they think like, but they always want them to achieve more. So they think like by them pushing them and being like to them, they can achieve more. But it's like your kid just fucking wants a thank you from you. I mean, your kid just wants a I'm proud of you from you. That's all. A lot of kids just seek that. Like, I'm just proud of you. We back in the motherfucking studio, bitch. Ow!
We recording.
See.
Someone know.
Shout out my boy. Who? Hey, hold on. Who's on the beat? Give me a second.
You just said it.
You said it was Laura.
Throw that ass in a circle. Hey, throw that ass in a circle. Hey, throw that ass in a circle.
A couple of 40s, I could just. I move so fucking crazy. Or sell a swavy. And my mom's really lazy. This the 40 wallet. Ghost ride the whip. Wallet. Ghost ride the whip. Ghost ride the whip. Ghost ride the whip. And yo, bitch, go strip for me and tell all the homies that I fuck so well.
And we recording on a Thursday.
Bitch.
On a weekday.
Bitch.
I got nothing to say.
Bitch. Bitch.
It's almost payday.
You need to pay your taxes. What's up, bitch? Hey, why I fuck this dirty ass bitch and her belly button stink a lot? Tell her it smell like popcorn in the room. It smells a lot.
Regency. She smell like
Clean your belly
Regency.
button.
Hey, she smell like Regency. Regency theater.
Clean your belly button.
Damn.
And eat some probiotics. Eat your vegetables and your vitamins.
You're fat. It's the truth. It's the truth. Look at yourself in the mirror, you disgusting bitch. You're fat. Yep, you're fat. Hey.
And you got cankles, and I don't know what's the difference between your ankle and your calf. You plus you equals big ass bitch. Do the math. Hey, turn me up, Lalo. Turn me in the studio.
Pre-cal, trig, algebra 2, algebra 1, generic math,
Physics,
that's science, dumbass.
physical education. And we live, motherfuckers. Ooh, boy, Lalo. It's your boy INFINITEDRE from the N to the Z.
Damn, baby.
Come on, you know what it is.
It's Johnny, what's up?
Hey, it's your boy Gazelle. How's it going?
We're back in the studio. When I in the studio, we're back in my dad's living room, baby.
It's the second studio.
And people say, "Oh, we missed the set," so I was like, "We got to bring it back."
Yes, sir.
Or you want the real?
We're
the reality?
gonna have to drive all the way to Burbank for this.
All right.
You want the real one? It's fucking hot in the garage, bro.
Big facts.
So I was
Studio?
like, the studio. It's hot in the studio. We don't got an AC in there yet, so we were like, yeah, take it back into the house.
Yes, sir.
And now we're chilling in here, bro.
It's cool in here. Let me just say, hey, shout out to your dad, dude. This AC bumping right now. It's
I know, bro.
Motherfucker hates when we're in here. We loud as fuck, echoes in the
too
house.
bad.
Yeah, and the wires all over the place.
Hey, move out.
You got a problem with it? Get out of here.
Get out of here,
Go
bro.
to San Francisco.
We rent the
Facts.
space.
Yeah,
Is it in the way of his podcast or what? I don't think so.
yeah. But yeah, we've been chilling. We're recording today on Thursday. Why we gotta record on Thursday? David, tell the truth.
Oh yeah, why?
I don't know.
Hey, dude, this dropping next Wednesday. You can
All right,
say
I gotta take my bitch to Disneyland,
Let's
bro.
go, Mickey.
You know what that means, bro. I'm gonna get the Mickey ears and everything. I'm gonna stick a churro on my ass.
Hey, but you just don't you have a fucking ears?
Yeah.
You just take them back, or you gonna buy new ones?
No, I'm gonna buy new ones, bro.
Oh,
I'm gonna get the updated ones.
You're a Disney adult
What's
now.
your name on
Yeah,
it?
man.
You're a Disney adult now, or
I'm a
what?
Disney queen, bro.
Tell the truth.
Cinderella lost a fella.
Hey, dude, they have a bunch of ears there, dude. They have a bunch. It's not even regular ones. They got the
Johnny don't even need them.
None of them compared to yours.
Hey, because I relax.
Head ass.
Johnny's always said I have the biggest ears.
You do, bro. You pull
Yes,
out.
you, bro.
Show
Everyone's
that
gonna be
ears.
like,
Show that.
Hey,
ears.
hey,
Show
hey, what you
that
get
All right,
ears.
y'all let us know who got the bigger ears. Show them.
Nah. Show them, bro. All right, Johnny.
Damn.
Show them.
I fucking had to back
Tell the
up.
window there.
Show them, pussy.
Hey, we're
You
starting
better
my
fold-
man.
Talking
You
all
better
that
fold them
shit.
shits back again.
Yeah, but
Dude, Johnny shits on me so much, bro.
damn.
Damn, bro.
Small.
And nobody
they're
caught
pretty
that shit.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to. Mine are bigger. I don't go, fuck. Yours are big.
You get cable on those?
I don't think yours are bigger. They're just wider. They pull them a lot, huh?
Facts.
Oh, his?
They did,
Oh,
yeah.
Shout out
that's
Lee
why.
that one time.
They literally stretched
Shout
out
out
your
my mom.
ears,
Shout out
bro.
Lee that
What'd
one
you
time.
do to him?
He got rear views.
Yeah, my aunt said one time she pulled me for like a solid 15 yards, bro. by one ear.
Yeah.
She was nuts.
And doing lunges at the same time.
hey, but when you make it, they can fucking pull this. Fuck that.
Oh, for
Pull
sure.
this to my mom.
No, general.
She actually listens.
Yeah.
She legit listens to this.
What's wrong with you?
I love my mom.
Tell Johnny.
Oh, no,
tell
your mom,
him-
your
Tell
mom.
her what you said. Tell her what you just
Hey,
said.
Johnny said pull this one.
I said in general to people that treat us like that, and now all of a sudden when we blow up, they gonna want a piece. They
Blow
gonna
up
get a piece
in
of
what?
this.
In
Fuck
size,
you.
bro?
Already there.
No one even talks to me anymore. I'm so famous. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Can't even go out in public.
Can't even roll in peace.
So Lalo,
What?
How was your weekend, Lalo?
yeah, tell us.
It was
what you did,
cool. It
bro.
was amazing.
What'd you do?
I went to a concert actually. Your boy went
Sick.
out. I'm
Hey.
about to put the sirens on for me.
Can you show up a little clip real quick of it, of how it looked? Because it looks sick.
Okay. But let me say who it was and shit first, fool.
Say it.
Let me say it like,
Tell us
okay,
the
I want to
story.
go watch.
Madonna.
Somebody falling off hard.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. She
Gary
didn't fall off.
Vee.
She didn't fall off. I'm just kidding.
I went to a Gary Vee live show.
Okay.
He has a shirt that says I went to a Gary Vee live show.
Hell
Fucking
no.
All you gotta
dork.
do is sell your shoes.
You came back with 2 NFTs.
You go and finesse fucking grandmas and garages.
Yeah.
Nah, I want to go watch Rex Orange County. I
Dude, I worked at a grocery store. All right, sorry.
You're so fucking young, dude. You're fucking young, dude. You're 24. I wish I was 24. I give up all my millions to be 24 again. I was working in a grocery store.
Shut the fuck up and stock the pickles, bitch. Fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck if I'm less successful than him. He's still gonna feel this pain.
Fucking dork.
He's over here tuning in.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That was smart as fuck, but he's a dork.
You're in the metaverse, dude.
yeah.
You're in the metaverse, dude.
Fucking nerd.
Fuck up.
All you gotta do is sell your shoes. Remember? No, bad friends. Sorry.
Yeah, I want to
Wait,
go
you
watch.
went to a concert?
I want to go watch Rex Orange County. What was it? The Hollywood Bowl. With my 2 younger sisters, I took them to their first concert.
Nice.
That was your first
That
concert
was
ever?
their first concert ever.
Oh
yeah.
shit!
So it was lit. It was
Did they do
lit.
coke?
Do you remember your first concert?
No, but I remember this one, so I'm gonna go back to it.
Remember this one?
No. What was your first concert though?
My
for real?
first concert, I think it was a Cole one.
And which tour was that? Or like, what was the album on all that?
Which one was it?
Tour.
Dude?
For your eyes only.
Oh, yeah,
For
you
Your
guys
Eyes
went
Only.
together, yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And you guys were close as fuck, huh? You guys
Uh-huh.
could fucking touch him.
We got good seats. No, he walked by us, bro.
Oh,
when he walked out to the
shit.
stage.
I spit on him. Imagine. Shout out Cole World.
Cool.
Big fan.
Yeah, I think that was that my first one. I'm pretty sure it
think so.
was. Louder. Shut up. Give me some Dasani water.
Yeah.
He's just throwing out the water like this. And I'm like,
Dude, we were at the J. Cole concert, and this you went to the J. Cole
you went
concert.
to the same
actually,
one.
too.
You went to the same one.
Yeah, the same exact show.
At
It
the
was just a
Forum.
different date. Yeah. And this motherfucker was screaming. He was like, louder! Like loud as fuck. And everybody's like, how am I supposed to give up to this sexuality? Bro. And he's up there with the Dasani water, like,
Yeah.
and we're like,
Yeah.
You guys are doing the concert for him. Huh?
yeah, bro.
Literally, bro.
I don't like when rappers do that low key. Well, he didn't do that often. He just did that during that part. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
That shit was lit.
So
that was my first
Rex Orange
concert.
County.
Rex Orange County. Yeah. I've been a fan of his for a while, bro. I like it. If you don't know, he's like India.
a guy?
It's a guy. It's one guy.
I thought it was a group.
Yeah,
I
That's
thought
nice
it was
too.
a-
it's
Yeah.
indie alternative. He plays really good
Cool.
fucking music. I'll give you some clips.
Put his music up.
But yeah, that guy's put him up. He'll be on the podcast one day.
Crazy.
I'll make sure he gets on the podcast one day. But yeah, I liked him for a very long time, and then I got the chance, and then I remember like before his like tour got announced, like I walked by my like little sister's room, and she was bumping the music, and I was like, "You like this food?" And I was like, "What the hell?" Like it was weird because like it was just kind of like I was like, "You like this?" She's like, "Fucking love this guy. He's fucking awesome." This and that, and then I ended up asking the other one, Abby. I was like, "Do you like him?" She's like, "He's fucking cool too, you know."
Oh shit.
But Angie, the younger one, is the one that
Is it like is it a demographic like a younger group?
it's like younger and old. It's like it fluctuates because he's an older guy. So it's like, but they were young. There's a lot of young people there. Like it was cool. It wasn't no like JoJo Siwa concert and shit. Where it's just like fucking 8-year-old and shit. But it was just like they were like older people. Like ages were everywhere.
I knew who he was because my girls played him before, and I thought it was a band. So I was like, it's a singer, but I thought it was like.
It's about me right now.
All right, my bad.
Bro, that's cool though. Like you actually have music that's in common with your siblings. Like
Yeah,
that's really cool.
sick.
Hell yeah.
Like bro, if I go to if I go past my brother's room and he's not gonna be bumping Rex Orange County, it's gonna be fucking King Lil G. Like come on, bro. Like oh you like this food? Like I got it tatted on my back. Or, I don't know. Like a little scrappy and shit, bro. Like I'm not going to a little scrappy concert.
Why not?
Come on, bro.
He's not gonna go see Chino Grande.
Bro, he's gonna go see fucking Chino Excel.
Chino Excel.
He's gonna go see Little Rob,
Who
bro.
the fuck is Little Scrappy? Scooby Doo's fucking.
No, that's Scrappy Doo.
Yeah, Scrappy Doo.
Yeah, bro, but that's cool as fuck that you actually have a chance to actually have like in common music with them.
It's cool until you listen to the music and you're like,
nah,
Lalo, what team are you playing for right now, bro?
Yeah,
you know, because it is like it's like sad boy music, but then he has like poppy, like like indie, like
It's
like
nice.
the little bums, like dun, ba bam, bam, ba bam, bam.
Yeah,
you know,
like funky
Yeah, like
type,
he has like he has.
It's like Harry Styles on the way. It's pretty
just
cool.
Stop it right now, bro. Please.
Would you go to a Harry Styles concert though?
I probably would.
I would.
I'll go. Probably would. I don't listen to any of his music. I don't know any of his songs. Even the ones on the radio, I never heard like a
Watermelon
solo.
Sugar.
Okay, I've heard one song of it, but
What's the other one?
There's that new one that's bumping out of TikTok
No, but
too.
there's another one he has that's pretty cool too. I forget
but
what
yeah,
it's called.
I probably would go. But yeah, I went. I took him the first time. It was cool. My sisters like we treat them like adults, bro. Like because that's just lack of a mother. She's not around.
Your ticket costs 120.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, whenever you want to send me the money.
Regardless, they had to grow up fast because of like family stuff, right? So we treat them like
Hey,
adults.
Gus is 20.
They stay to their rooms. And, they do their own thing. They don't fucking ask for shit. They like they're kids, but they don't ask for shit. Fool. Like my sisters are like that. They're just like they kind of understand. Like who gives a shit? Like if we get something, we get something. If not, who gives a shit? But like going and taking them to their first concert, and they're like jumpy and like kids, and they really showed their age to me because I tend to forget because I treat them like adults. Like I talk to them like adults, bro. Like like not to say I don't.
Rent's due on the first.
Yeah, you get your rent, you fix this door. Like that's how I treat them. I just treat them like like I talk to them like adults and that like taking them to their first one is just like they're like jumpy, like excited for him to come out and like it's like their little kid. I forget, and taking them to their first one is just like.
Were they like watching clips and shit like from other concerts and trying to like
and then like I had to just remind them like just remember like because I made the mistake of like the first J. Cole concert I recorded fucking everything and I had the moment when he passed by me, but I lived it through like the phone and a lot of the concert, that first concert, I lived it through my phone, right? And so like I tried to remind them when they were there. I was like, hey yo, like just take your videos, but like put the phone down. Just recognize that this guy's in LA, like here with you in your presence, like soak that in because that you really like you do dismiss it a lot, right? Yeah. And give them their little tips, like if you're gonna sing a song and you're gonna record, don't sing the song, just record. Because I have a bunch of clips where I'm just singing and like I'm singing the wrong parts and I sound like a doofus. Shut the
fuck up, I want to hear it.
In like Grupo Firme concerts, stuff like that.
It's only the first verse in.
Yeah. So it was cool, like taking they had the whole experience. Like they went, like enjoyed their time. There was the fucking traffic though for the Hollywood Bowl, bro. I never been. Fucking A, bro. It started at 7:30. We pulled up to like the Hollywood Bowl at 7:20.
Yeah.
We didn't get in and like into parking until like about 8:25, and we didn't get into the thing until like 8:45. We sat down for like 10 minutes, missed all the openers, and then we sat down for 10 minutes. Like after like speed walking up this hill to the Hollywood Bowl, and it's the side of a hill. After speed walking, sat down for 10 minutes, and then he came on, and we had to stand up. Because everyone starts to stand up.
Right.
So we watched the whole show standing up, and I was just like, "Fuck."
LA's not made for events.
It's crazy, bro. It was. It's not what I expected. It's cool, like, cause it like visibly, it's sick.
Yeah.
But like, there's just long ass benches with like little stickers on like where your seats at, and you just kind of like this with everybody. It's just like one long row, bro. That's how they all are. One long row.
So it's not like seats.
There's not section. You're not seated out, which is cool. Like if you want to vibe with people and you get like a good fucking group of people around you.
Yeah.
I had a Mr. Cool guy next to me, and like I wanted to sit in between my sisters, but this guy was just like this the whole time, like, and he was like, he liked the music, but he was just like, he was in his own lane. I didn't want to bother him either, so I was like, let me just stand here, and then my sisters can sit here, like the two, and I can see, because then the seats next to them it was like younger girls too, right?
Yeah,
so I was just like, I'm more comfortable with them over here, and I'll be next to this dude. But it was like he was just like too like serious. That's what I'm saying. Like it's cool, like if a bunch of our homies went, because we were pretty good at like, just telling, like, let it be known, like, when we go to concerts, like, let it be known, like, this is about to be lit, bro. Like, we're going to be lit. If you don't like it, like, too fucking bad, kind of. Like, that's how we've always kind of been when we go to concerts. We get it along with, we start to, like, be friends with everybody. So, like, when a sing goes off, like, you sing around, you sing with, like, everybody around you. Everyone's, like, vibing with you. But, like, this guy was, that fool was, like, 6'2", fucking yoked this shit, just Which is funny because like the
He's
guy
not bulletproof.
I know, but yeah, I know. You're not gonna carry him. But you know, he's fucking big as fuck, and then you listening to like sad music because he's mostly known for like sad music.
Yeah.
He's just like, and he's vibing though. I can tell he's vibing, but he just like has his hand crossed,
Cool.
yoke that shit, and just like, like doesn't make sense. But hey, bro, I'm here too, and I like this shit. You know, so it was cool, bro. Got a bunch of clips of like the songs that I like. It was a good experience. To, you know, like I said, my sister's first one. It was good to be able to share that with them because, you know, they're gonna go to a bunch of other ones throughout their whole
They
life,
have a
bro.
concert high now.
And like, so now
Yeah,
they'll
they're
probably be
excited
looking
about
like,
more concerts
hey, there's
now.
other ones coming out, you
Yeah,
know,
when
like
he comes
another
out.
show.
Lalo buy the tickets to Frank Ocean.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What was your first concert, Jonathan?
Fuck. I wasn't expecting that question.
You wanted Johnny. What was your
Come
first
back to me.
You
Yeah,
want me
what
to
was
do-
your first concert, Johnny?
Like that I paid for or that I didn't pay for?
just
Doesn't
the
matter. First concert you went to.
The first one I ever went to that I didn't pay for, I snuck in. I snuck into Nocturnal.
You were the first one in the group, huh?
I told her, yeah, I was the first one out of the whole group to go to a rave. I was in high school. I was a senior, and I was like, I want to fucking go to a concert. Like, this shit's coming up. And it was literally, I had school, so I couldn't go to Friday one. But the Saturday one, I was like, okay, cool. Like, I'll go to this one. It was 2015, I think. And I was like, okay, I'm going to fucking go. Or like, no, it was 2014, I think. But I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to fucking go. And I hopped the gate. I literally hopped the gate with a group of friends. We fucking went. We went through the woods. So if you know where Nocturnal is, it's literally like, it used to be in mountains. It's the Glen Helen. So it's a fucking mountain. So we hopped the gate first. We went to camping grounds. We went through there. We hopped the gate, and we were in the mountains, like fucking like crossing the border and shit. And like I'm saying, it's the
And a
same.
skinnier Johnny could do that, man.
If it wasn't anything like that, it was similar because we were in the woods, and I was getting fucking stabbed by trees and twigs, and I fucking went. And this dude that was with us, he's like, bro, I've done this every year. He's like, it's a little different this year. The fucking gates are higher. So to put it into perspective, the gate was like maybe 4 times my size. So like my height and shit. So it was pretty fucking tall. And this dude was like, hey, there's an opening right here. We're going to run. We're going to hop over. And the ray's right there. Because there's fucking gates before the gate so they could catch people, stop people. So he's like, all right, there's no security because they kept passing by. He's like, run. We fucking run. And we hop over the gate. And I went with a friend I was cool with, and she stayed back. Because one of the dudes that we just met, she liked him. So she was like, I'm going to stay with him. I was like, all right. She didn't make it. We all hopped on. So it's like 7
She
of
didn't
us.
survive, or what?
Like,
There's a cross for her.
she fucking died.
Glen Helen.
Yeah.
So it was 7 of us or 8. We hop on the gate. Keep in mind, these gates aren't fucking built into the ground. They're just there for a fucking weekend like a fair. So they're just fucking pinned together. So
They move and shit.
they move fucking hard. So we're on top and we're all swinging back and forth. And as I swing back, I was like, I need to fucking hop over. I'm going to be stuck here. So I swing my foot over and I fall from the top. And my glasses fall, of course. They fall and I just grab them and I
So
run.
recipe for
And
disaster.
everybody spreads out. And the chick, I didn't know. I thought she just ran too, but she ended up getting caught with that dude. So, but I didn't know that till later. But I ran, and then this dude grabbed me by my arm. He's like, hey, just keep walking. I was like, fuck. And he said security. It's like, God damn
Even
it.
skinny Johnny wasn't fast. This is
Dude,
bullshit,
I tried to run, but he saw me. He's like, hey, I saw you. Come here. And I was like, all right. And he's like, just keep walking straight. I was like, all right. Like, it's cool, you know. I was like, I'm sorry. And he's like, hey, like just, like, how much do you have? And I was like, oh, wow, I have like $40 on me. He was like, just shoot it. And I'll have you go. I was like, all
Could
right,
have
cool.
said 20.
I told Lalo, and I was like, dude, I could have told him that. I was just nervous. I was scared. I was like, I'm going to get charged like a fucking ticket, you know? So I was like,
fucking
I'm
felon.
fucked. So I was like, God damn. And
What if
Joe.
what if he was like, what are you willing to do to get in?
I got you, dog. My first raise.
You gonna jack that fool? Yeah.
Imagine.
He
It's
kissed
because I
it.
beat you off or something. But I was like, all right, cool. I was like, oh, 40. He's like, all right.
You're like 40 or that nut?
Okay.
And he's like, both.
You got 40.
And then I was like, all right, here, you know. He's like, all right, bro. And he's like, all right, cool. Just have fun. He was like, all right,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
And I just ran. I went to the first stage. I saw like Danny Avila. I saw fucking Rehab. I saw a bunch of good ass fucking artists that day.
What year was this, you think?
Huh?
What year was this?
This was like 2014, I believe.
But what
And-
was like? You said that was your first concert.
That was
but
my first
do
fucking
raves
concert.
count? Do raves count as concerts?
Okay, so that,
Yeah,
so like
I
my
guess,
rave,
yeah.
that was like my first
Okay.
stage and shit like that. So I saw all that shit live. I was by myself the whole night. I ended up fucking calling for a ride after. Like I figured it out. But and then my friend, the one that stayed back, she ended up getting charged like I think like 1,000 something for a ticket, so she got charged. And then
she still got kicked out.
And yeah, she got kicked out. And the dude she was with had pills on him, so she got charged for like narcotics and I don't know. What the fuck.
So the cops got him.
Yeah, like the security turned him into the cops.
Damn.
Yeah, so that could have been me. So that's why I was scared.
And also, like those security guards, like bro.
And she called me too. I know, but she called me later. She was like, "Hey, like I got caught." I was like, "What the fuck? Why?" And she was telling me, I was like, "Damn, that sucks." Well, I didn't. I had fun.
Well, honestly though, like I don't think they see it like they want to catch you. They kind of see it like we got to take somebody.
Hey, no,
you know?
fuck that. I used to.
It's not that
years
serious,
later,
bro.
I worked for that company. Years later, I ended up working for that company. You don't got to do shit.
You don't.
You
People
don't
just
have
take their job too serious.
Those are just dudes that failed at being cops, and that's all they can be. Honestly, sorry.
I can't get a gun, so I'm gonna get a river.
Hey, shout out CSC. But dude, like,
Crazy.
I was secure to that shit. I didn't do shit. I saw people run. I was hoping to see people run so I could fucking charge them.
Let's bleep that. Let's bleep
the
that for
fuck?
legal purposes.
Yeah, but you still gotta catch up to him, bro.
Bro, I'd be a terrible security guard. You know, there's a trick.
You gotta let me fuck you.
Nah,
You wanna get in?
like
You gotta let me
the
fuck
security
you.
guards, like at grocery stores. A lot of times they'll catch like women, like moms and shit. They'll walk out with their groceries in a stroller, but they'll cover it with like a blanket, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, if I was working security, I'd be like, I'd open it, I'd look at that ham, and I'd be like, that's a cute baby. I just close that shit. I don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah, fuck that
Like,
shit.
why are you taking your jobs that serious, bro?
Nah, bro. I would see and it's like, what? You bought these lemons on sale? Right to prison, bitch. That's where you fucking belong. You thief.
Hey,
You shooter,
Okay.
taser.
You shoot the baby?
accomplice.
That's one less lemon to give.
Honestly, when I used to work for Stater Brothers, I did take it a little serious. But in my case, it was a
But
little
they
different.
teach you. They teach you to take that shit serious,
take
even though you're not
anything
supposed
serious.
to.
But it was
I was at the
different.
99 cents store. You think I give a fuck if that fool stole rastrillos, bro? For what,
That
bro?
motherfucker did $5 worth of damage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my god, a couple noodles. We're gonna go bankrupt, bro. Take it out my check. Dumbass bitch. I got
hey,
it.
David
I
says,
got you.
No, I'm kidding. I need those $100.
Yeah, I need those. As a matter of fact, just give me the hours back.
At Staters, when I worked there, it was a little different because this chick was stealing, but she wasn't stealing because she needed it. If you need that shit, I saw a dude run out with Pampers. I was like, fuck, I couldn't catch him. You know, like I just, bro,
Facts,
he's fucking
facts.
Pampers, dog.
Facts.
Like I don't give a fuck if you got food. Who gives a fuck? But this chick was stealing some, what the fuck is it called, the formula, but she was stealing it, and my assistant manager was like, hey, she's selling it on offer. And she's charging people more than what it costs.
How did he know?
Because it was running low. Well, because they were looking for an offer.
Because I do that shit too, bitch. That's my competitor right there. Dog.
Nah, we fucking caught her.
I don't care, bro.
So this chick was doing this shit for 3 months, and she kept stealing, and she would run away, and nobody would catch her. I was like, hey, it's that fucking chick from last time that ran. I remember her. I have good memory. It's her. He's like, you sure? Grab that bitch. So
He trips her.
Grab that
As if
bitch.
she's walking out.
And a headlock and shit.
where the fuck you think you're going? Is that even her?
Yeah, but that bitch.
I have a receipt.
What?
I'm just doing an exchange.
But fuck that shit. So we fucking caught her.
She's at the coin slot getting
He's just kicking her for no reason.
grabs her. She's changing. She's breaking in coins. Why are you grabbing her?
She has no fucking idea what I do.
Why don't you change this?
Bitch.
The other bitch runs away. Actually, was
At
stealing.
Mickey D's, there's this stupid ass rule, bro. Like a small fry only gets 2 ketchup packets.
Yeah.
A medium got like 4. I think a large got like 6 or 5, something like that. Bro, you know what I would do?
Oh, when I worked there.
I'll just literally grab a fucking handful and just go wham, bro.
You're welcome.
I don't pay for this
I don't
shit.
give a fuck.
Because let me
bro.
tell you, I've had fucking dumbasses that I'll be like, can I get more?
Just one, huh?
And this shit coming out of your paycheck, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And for people are gonna be like, oh, like they can't be giving. Okay, I'm not asking for fucking 20, maybe 3.
Yeah.
Like don't
The-
one.
Yeah, when the manager's like on your, when the manager's on their neck, I get it. Like that motherfucker can't do anything, you know.
Yeah.
But when there's no manager for, like, why are you taking your shit so serious? Just
Exactly.
throw the
Facts.
fucking sauce.
Nah, but even then, it's like, the fuck do you care for? It's McDonald's. Jack in the Box
Yeah.
right across the street. I'll just go apply there.
Yep.
Like, at this point in time, it's like, but that's the thing, though. When you first get your first job, like, you're like, oh,
scared.
no, I need to be by the book. Like, this is what they're
Yeah.
telling me. I have to ride for McDonald's.
Bro, not me.
Nah,
I have to
me,
ride.
But
I
there's
was
some
built
people like that.
different,
No, they
bro.
put that in our heads, especially at 99-cent store, bro.
I was coming
They
up
had-
on McChicken's day one,
I
bro.
was day one.
Yeah, I was eating nuggets at the
The nuggets fresh out the thing. You're eating them. You're like,
Fuck, that shit was hot as fuck.
They had brainwashed us at 99-cent store, especially because I'm working with older ladies in the morning, and they're brainwashed, and they're telling you like, hey, if you don't break down that box, we're gonna fire you.
Hey, shout out Sergio.
But also it's because you're so young and so impressionable, right? Like,
Exactly.
I see old heads, like, they'll start working at my job now, and they're so seasoned, they don't give a fuck. They just come in with the attitude, like, I don't give a fuck. Motherfuckers call off in their first week of work. It's like, bro, I don't even do it. Like, you know what
Put
I'm
me on
saying?
probation.
They don't give a fuck,
Go
bro.
ahead.
They wonder why they don't get on as full timers.
Yeah.
But
Wait.
I was gonna say is that I can't stand thieves, bro.
Yeah.
I hate thieves.
Like thieves.
How he was saying, like, I get it if you have to do what you have to do.
Yeah, that's fine.
Then do it. Like, and I hope everything's like for the best.
If it's for necessity.
I hope everything's like best and everything works out, whatever you thought you needed to do. But if you just do that shit because you're just good at stealing shit, and like you like to do it and you like the thrill of it, fuck you, straight up.
I used to like doing that.
Fuck you.
I used to
straight
steal
up.
that shit, bro. I remember I went to Jonathan one time. We went to go get burgers or some shit. And we
Oh
stopped at
yeah,
a
you gave up
restaurant.
on the salt shaker. For what, bro? We were in the car. This food just comes out with a salt shaker. I'm like, bro, why did you take that?
Do it.
Yeah.
But
And
I
it was
get
like, but it was like, cause it needed salt. Like, bro, come on, like, you know, in my head, it was like justified. And I was also like, I'm gonna test my skills.
and I get it as young guys too. I think I stole too when I was little, but like I was just
Stole
like
from the 99-cent store, and I
but-
worked there, bro. Karma's a bitch.
But I felt like guilty, you know, like I actually did feel like guilty, like when I was
people
a
that
kid.
don't give a fuck.
But there's people that's just like, I'm good at it. Fuck, who gives a shit?
The one that I fucking hate the most, I would say probably like everybody's gonna agree with me, is the ones that be training their kids to steal too.
You know what annoys me is when people eat what they're gonna fucking buy in the store. Like, and they're not getting, and they're like fucking pick up a bag of Doritos, fucking,
even if you do
right in fucking line, bro. No, and then they'll put that bag back and then get a full bag and then pay for that one.
Nah.
I'm like, bro, you already fucking had almost a Doritos,
Bro,
all of them. Like, you might as well.
My dad does that shit, but he pays for the one that he's eating, bro. But I'm like, bro, you can't wait till we get in the car to eat it.
I one time when I worked at
Fuck up a
Staters,
full family size bag of Doritos, bro.
Whole family size.
it's not full.
And he'll get tapatío and he just fucking pouring it in.
Opens the salsas. Yeah.
Or like what, like
The cocktail, the little cocktail.
He always pays for it, but and he'll give the cashier like the open bag and shit.
Yeah.
like, all right, like at fucking Staters.
There's a coupon for this. You want it? There's 30% off your first fry.
This fucking dude was like, he was eating fucking chips, or I forget what the fuck. I think it was chips. He was eating and he ran that shit. His car got declined. The lady was like, but you already ate the bag of chips.
You
Like,
better spit that shit out.
so he's like, he got scared. So he's like, I'll be right back. I swear. And that, like, that fuck came back. But like, what if you didn't? Like, what if you didn't have the money? Like, why are you eating that shit, dog?
Or what if your card just is declined over some dumb shit? Your card ever get declined for absolutely no fucking
No reason,
bro?
yeah. That's
That
just
shit's so
embarrassing
dumb.
as fuck.
I literally went to go put gas at Food for Less. Like, this was like when I first got my debit card. I went to go put gas at Food for Less, and then I went into Food for Less to go get like my lunch, right? And I go and I pick up these sandwiches, and like I put them on the conveyor belt, and I'm like, cool, like I got enough time to go fucking like go to work after this, right? Guys scan them. It's gonna be $42.50, and I'm like, God, I just got paid. Put my card in there. He looks at me, he's like, it's getting declined. I'm like, huh? It's
shout out
getting
to
declined.
him.
He's like, huh?
At least he didn't get the guy who just announces it to the whole store.
No, this is what
Shit
he did
didn't go
after.
through, dude.
He was like, it's getting declined. I'm like, oh shit, like for what? So then fuck, I had to go on and here to go on fucking Wells Fargo and shit, call his fools up, and they're like, hey fool, you need to front me some money. You know, and these are like, oh yeah, we had to mark it as suspicious activity because you technically went to Food for Less twice and we didn't know someone stole your card. I'm like, but get the fuck out of here, dog.
Yeah, I had the same problem. Like I paid my car the same day I went to the grocery store, and my car payment was, I think at the time was like $525.
Yeah.
God damn.
So you know, there's a limit that you can spend like
Yeah.
back to back. And I went to a grocery store and I probably spent like another like 180 or something, 200 or some shit.
Back then there used to be, right?
Yeah. There used to be. So like, and then like I have a full card of this shit, bro. They're like, oh nah, you get past your limit, right? And then you have to call them.
I think you should sign up for rewards.
Yeah, it's it's just like unlimited. It's like, and you go and they're like, hey, you reached your limit, you know, to like 500 today. But like, if you approve this, we'll let it go through.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, thank God, because I don't want to take this cart full of fucking shit back, you know.
Yeah.
You know, because low-key I be wanting to be taking it back. Like, hey, don't even worry about it. I know where all this shit goes. Like, I always get this shit.
Like, fuck that.
I'll take it back for you.
That ever happened to you though?
What?
I know it happened to Jonathan one time.
Fuck yeah, I was at the mall.
I was
at
with you.
One of
I was
those.
with you too.
We were all with you, I think.
How many times has it happened?
Fuck.
I don't know.
was
No,
there
I don't
too.
know. Well, this is the funny part because when it happened, this one looked at us and he was like, "A fucking gang, bro."
Bro, that shit
It was
used to
like-
piss me off, bro. One time it was at the mall and it was a long ass line, bro. And I
Yeah.
finally get to the front after like no bullshit, probably like 30 minutes of waiting in line. Get to the front of the line,
Fuck.
they scan it,
Yeah.
and it was a big ass purchase, bro. It's probably like $400 worth of clothes.
I know.
And then that shit is like, oh, it's not going through. And it's like, what? Like, what the fuck? I even showed him my bank account. I was like, bitch, I got money. The fuck?
Yeah.
You know?
They don't care.
And it's like, oh,
y'all
well,
cash app me right now.
it's not going through. And I was fucking heated, bro. And there's like hella people behind me, bro. And you're just like, bro, I swear to God, I got money. Like, I'm telling people and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Look at my credit score.
Just use the WIC coupons. We know you're fucking beaner.
At H&M.
It was H&M, huh?
H&M.
Oh, you guys were there, huh?
Yeah, we were there.
I was heated, remember?
They had you on the side with a bucket big ass mountain of clothes. I thought he was supposed to start folding it all.
You want us to put this back?
You guys
Hey, bro,
were
did you
there.
bring your own laundry?
And
What the fuck?
my girl was like, just calm down. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
I'm calling.
No, nothing pissed
Are you
me.
pissed because it was like they had to send you overseas because the fucking call center wasn't even open?
That shit was stupid, bro. That shit. Don't you hate that too? Like when you're pissed off and somebody tells you to calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll fucking crack you right now. bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get what they're trying to do. I mean, I never do it to people though. When people are actually upset, you remember I didn't do that to you.
Yeah,
You got
yeah.
upset. Like,
Saw my face, bro.
Yeah, we saw your face.
You
But
saw my face. A little insider, motherfucker, nobody knows.
Yeah,
That's always good.
yeah. That's always
That's always good for a podcast.
That's gonna be on our shirt, on our new merch.
You saw my face.
Nobody's gonna know the fucking
Yeah.
joke.
And the fit's gonna be on there.
Yeah, but they'll buy
We'll
it.
tell the story one day.
Yeah,
I'm
one-
down. I don't give a fuck.
One day.
Yeah, one day.
when we make it.
Crazy.
On the Patreon.
Yeah, but fuck. When Gazelle got upset, David was instantly like, chill, fool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Instantly, David was like, chill, fool. And I was like, no, let him be mad, bro. Let him be mad. Cause I'm like, I swear to God, if somebody tells me to calm down, I'm
Nah, but
upset.
chill fool is
Yeah.
different than
Yeah,
calm down.
It is.
Relax is worse.
Because
huh?
so-
Yeah, because
Oh, I fucking
I
hate
feel
that
like
shit.
because I feel like it's like it gives off a lot of like greater than thou type of energy. You know,
What's
okay.
one of your triggers then? Like when you're
Oh.
pissed off.
when people say you're stupid,
I hate that
Oh,
shit.
that's a bad
that
one.
one hurts
Yeah,
me, bro.
yeah, that's
you
a
know,
bad
and
one.
sometimes people mean it playfully, but when it's like when they call me stupid, like I take that personally. They'll be like, David, you're fucking stupid. Or sorry, Dreams, you're fucking stupid.
Dreams. Ain't nobody
Yeah.
ever say that
Yeah,
in public
yeah,
to
yeah.
you.
Yeah, they're-
Hey,
they do.
INFINITEDRE from the AM to the Z,
Yeah.
fool, you fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
Hey,
fool, don't
trip
fucking
out.
call me stupid. Like that shit gets me riled up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad.
I already
Do you
know
want to say
too.
yours or you want to keep yours away?
Look, Lalo knows mine.
Okay.
Just go ahead. Tell the people, Lalo.
Yeah, you can't. Don't call this fool a baby.
Nah.
Oh, yeah, he hates that.
That's
I
not
ne-
even his word.
That's the
it's
worst
bad,
one.
It's bad.
That's
There's more in Spanish
Yeah.
that my dad knows. Fool,
They're gonna make Hispanic phrases of the week.
you want to talk about people who could trigger me? Well, obviously, our parents can trigger the fuck.
But who
out of
triggers
me.
you more, your mom or your dad?
Tell the truth.
My mom for
Your-
sure.
your mom triggers me
yeah,
too.
Yeah, yeah. Your mom triggers me too.
Yeah,
My mom, but my mom,
for
like,
you.
she almost finds she's good at it too. She's really good at like getting under your fucking skin.
But I feel
Yup.
like there's certain people that if they say it, they'll let it slide. But I know for a fact there's one that if anybody says it, you get fucking riled up as fuck.
What is
Yeah.
And it's when people say, Jonathan, shut up. That fucking tells you.
it? I get heated. I'll definitely get
no,
heated.
He doesn't like being told to shut up. That's the, who does,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Who does like,
Yeah,
oh yeah,
yeah,
shut-
yeah.
No, but
Hey,
some
shut me
people,
up, daddy.
some people don't take it as serious. Like if someone told me shut up, like I'll be like, all right, shut up. I probably feel a little bad and shit, not say anything. But if you tell this fool, shit, I remember this fool fucking throw a book at you back in fucking in high school and shit. When people in class would be like, Jonathan, shut up, and he'd be like, don't fucking tell me shut up.
I'll start cracking.
And I'd be in the front, so I would just hear like, don't fucking tell me shut up. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on back there?
Yeah.
Who's mad?
why were you in the front? You're a little
Yeah.
back it up.
Yeah.
What's yours, Lalo?
I don't know, bro. What do you think it is? I really don't know. I really don't like stupid, bro. I hate that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, being
So-
called
'cause-
stupid
because of
hurts.
that. Because of like
Yeah.
when I was in high school, when people were going to, oh, what are you gonna do afterwards? And I already knew I'm not going to fucking college. I'm not a fucking idiot, and I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But I just like I don't like school's not for me. I don't want to do that shit, right? Because I was already looking into YouTube. I was already looking into like I gotta get to work too. Like realistically, I gotta get to work to help the family. You know, with the house. Y'all know the story, and if you don't, you weren't here before 125. I know who you are. You know,
It's Patreon.
but when people are like, and then they would look at you some type of way, like, oh, I'm gonna go probably work at a warehouse or something. They were oh, this was stupid. You know, like,
Yeah.
you're set up for like failure in their eyes. Like, oh, you're fucking
So
stupid.
now when they want next day shipping,
and I hate when they exactly.
talk all that shit, Brian. You ain't getting your package, bro. What the fuck?
So now, bro, like, you know, but to me it's like what, like, to me it's stupid. Like, people used to look at you like that. They went to college and got all these fucking degrees, and then you're a fucking manager at fucking Walmart.
And now you're frying chicken.
Whoop-de-fucking-do, buddy. Whoop-de-fucking-do.
Hey, like, but if you fry chicken, bro, hook us up, dog. 'Cause that's just
I'm not
bars,
knocking it, but it's like those same people were talking all this shit.
Well, yeah, specifically. I was
That's what
talking
I
about
mean.
specifically the foods that were talking shit. Because there's people who
And I feel like they
didn't
were
talk
better.
shit. You know, they were
If,
just like,
if you weren't talking shit and you're frying chicken, that's cool, dog.
Hey,
But if you're talking shit, then fuck you, dog.
You
deserve
I'm
it.
talking to... I'm disrespectfully talking to those motherfuckers that actually would like say shit, you know, like they're like, oh, you ain't gonna do shit with your life, bro.
Bro, I'm low-key glad that I don't have your memory, because if I had your memory, it would torment me like a motherfucker.
You do, though.
This
You
motherfucker
just
is
repress
no.
Shut your repressed ass
This
up.
motherfucker knows everybody and anybody who's done him wrong, bro. Who said any snarky ass comment?
Because he has a list up there.
He clocks that shit though. He's like, all right, motherfucker, watch when we get to 100K. All right. He's just like,
and I'm always
It's 100K.
since we were kids, bro.
forgive and forget, but guess what, bitch? Noted.
Yeah.
You know, forgive and forget, but noted, bitch.
Look who can run a mile now.
Yeah.
Look who can run a mile now.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
You know, to me, that's why I am the way that I am with like, because I'm very like. There's a lot of people like talk to me like, I never seen you get mad and
just
she
do
get
it for the
upset.
numbers.
Motherfucker, I get upset, bro. I get upset about shit. I take shit fucking. I do take shit personal, but I compose myself and I understand like, bro. One day you're like, I know that I'm gonna be in a position where I could help you for whatever. Let's say like you stop fucking chasing your parents' dreams and started to do whatever you wanted to do and chase your dreams, and you see like that I could possibly help you, like get a kickstart and shout you out. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, you know, not to just anybody, but to the people that know that, you know, like it's
That
just
goes
like,
for all my nail
because
techs.
when I was pushing and going for my shit, to you was stupid.
Yeah.
Because I didn't do what my fucking parents to do. Because
Yeah.
my parents allowed me to fucking
Fail.
Like they allowed me to fail and like actually chase my dreams, because they understand like they're gonna fucking die one day, and if I'm there just chasing their dreams and I become a successful fucking doctor that they wanted to be and they die. Now I'm here and I'm like, fuck, I don't even want to be a doctor, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm living somebody else's dream, right?
Yeah.
I want to be a fucking fry cook, bro. You know, imagine. You know, just imagine you went through all that school and all you want to do is actually make your own burgers for people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you're making hundreds.
I'd be so pissed.
The only thing I advise you though, and I've told you this before, is like, definitely let the small shit go, because at the end of the day, you're not hurt. Nobody's
people
like,
grow
you're only hurting yourself, you know.
Yeah.
Especially if you're letting like replay in your fucking head. But
And-
also,
yeah.
if there's people who've made mistakes in the past, they have to win you back in the future. You know,
Yeah.
because everybody makes mistakes and people
And people
change and
change,
shit.
yeah, people grow up.
And some people were assholes back then, and they're gonna continue to be assholes in the future. And you know,
Yeah.
fuck those people. But I'm just saying, it's like, give those people who are trying to prove to you that they've changed a chance. That's all. Because
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm very forgiving.
I
If
know, but
anything,
let-
I'm
but
the
let me make this
opposite
shit-
of you.
Yeah, but let me make this shit clear, bro. They don't live in my head rent free. Because sometimes you say that shit like, oh, like they're in your head rent free. It's like they're
took
not
that
living
personal.
there.
Huh?
They're
took that
not.
personal.
No, they're not living in my head
Yeah,
rent
they're
free.
not.
Nah,
But like when like they, you know, they'll say, oh yeah, I see y'all doing like like right, even now, bro. Like they'll be like, I see you guys doing like. They'll be like, oh, I see you doing little moves. Like, oh, I see your little podcast doing thing. Like, I'm like, why I gotta be little, bro? Like, I don't like marking shit like that, bro. Because I don't go over there and like, oh, I see your little fucking business failing. Like, I don't fucking do that. I be like, oh, I see your business. That's just tight. Hell yeah, keep going.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
because
of
people are
course.
gonna.
it's
people
like
are
a backhanded compliment.
Yeah,
I get it.
I
Keep
see,
washing them
like-
cars, baby.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I see a little detailing company. I see a little, you know, like I don't like that shit, bro. Like, but I be like, you know, I like what you're doing, bro. Like, hell yeah, keep hustling. Like, quitters don't win. You know.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
So
Well, I don't know. I think I'm not very. I think I'm. It takes me time to forgive people, but I definitely forgive them. But it doesn't mean you're not gonna hear like the end of like me talking shit about you. You know, like I'm definitely gonna fucking. That's gonna be the joke now. You know, like, and it's not for anybody to take that personal either. But just so you remember that I remembered it. you know, but it's not like I take it personal to the point where it's like I need a fucking change. Like I'm gonna go and do 1,000 sit-ups in my fucking room. Like I'm not gonna do all that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, you feel me?
I feel exactly what you're saying. Like, yeah, go find your own brother, bro. Don't tell me to post it.
Yeah, bro. Come on,
Just
bro.
because I got clout.
I'm not going to the King Lil G
I'm
concert.
not posting your fucking little brother that's lost. That's your fault. Why you leave the gate unlocked?
Yeah, but okay. Well, how do you do that then when people that talk shit to you are like your parents? You know?
Oh, that's a toughie.
Yeah.
tough.
That's a toughie. Because
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Like your parents ever talk shit about? Well, I mean, look, we all have toxic parents, right? So like, your parents ever talk shit to you and shit, and then, of course, you take it personal, but they don't know that, you know, that you're gonna take it personal, even though you're just a kid and you're trying to absorb everything in the fucking world.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I realized like really young too, bro. Like I've said this before. I realized really young that they didn't know what the fuck they were doing either, and they were trying to figure it out. So
Yeah.
to me, it was, every time they say something, I'm like, you didn't know what the fuck you wanted. You didn't know what the fuck you're doing, bro. Like I mean, you're getting it done because I'm being fed. I have light. I have a room. You know, I have
That's not lettuce. That's cabbage.
Yeah, yeah. Like you don't even know what the fuck you like. What's going on, right? So like I'm gonna figure out life myself. You know, like I know like. I gotta fail. Like you have to fail. Be able, like, willing to fail at shit to figure it out. If you're good at it, if you suck, how you gonna know if you don't try, bro? You know, and like again, the motherfucker upstairs, not God, my dad, he's upstairs. The motherfucker upstairs, he's like, you're gonna fucking fail, and you're gonna go against things that I say, even if I tell you like things, this is like the way you're supposed to do. You're not gonna do it because you're gonna figure out a loophole. You're gonna figure out a way, but you're gonna figure out like. That I was trying to guide you in the right way. You know, that's my job as a parent, to fucking guide you into the right way. But like but if you fail, let you fucking fail. But understand that your parent's gonna be there at the end of the day. Like I'm gonna love you regardless of your fucking failures. Like, cause you're my fucking kid.
Yeah.
And I think everybody should, like, every parent should be like that, or like at least strive to try to be like that.
Well, Johnny, would you say your parents are toxic?
Total opposite of his. For me, I always told my parents I wanted to DJ. You know, I don't get me wrong. Like my mom kind of helped me out with like starting out my DJ, but then after they were like, "Pon los pies en la tierra," like fucking, which basically means just put your feet in the ground, like be realistic. Don't fucking.
Spanish phrase of the week today.
Yeah, basically.
I'm just kidding.
And then and like my it was mainly my dad. It was mainly my dad. Was just always put me down and be like, "Oh, like be realistic." And I'm like, "Didn't you come here to give me everything? You've told me that." I was like, "You came here so I could have a better life. And if this is what I want to do, why don't you support it?" And I understand you believe in the whole like 9 to 5, like you believe in having a realistic job, not trying to chase your dreams. Because for him, I understand. Like out there in Mexico, like that doesn't happen. It's hard for that shit to happen. But
yeah, you gotta play a guitar.
But look at me now. Like I kept on going and I kept on doing it.
Success.
And now I have it. Obviously, it's not where I want it to be, but it's there, and I'm making money from it.
Yeah.
Like I'm making good money in a night, so it's good. And that's what he doesn't see, and still to this day. And I told him the other day, I was like, because I had an event last week, and I was like, "Hey, I made this much," and he's like, "Oh shit, really?" And I was like, "Yeah," and he's like, "That's freaking good. Like, what the hell?"
Yeah.
I could be like, I could easily be like, "Hey, you know what? I told you, you know, but I just get quiet." I was like, "Yeah, that's it." You know, you just show him.
I don't think.
But, yeah.
I think that for you, Johnny, is you have a very like particular case, but and then when you're raised like that, you're almost always seeking for validation from your parents.
Yeah.
It's like, "Hey, did I did good?" And you're just waiting for that like good job, but it's never gonna come. Like honestly, it's like probably never gonna fucking come, and you just have to come to terms with that because the reality. And I've told you this before, one-on-one. I'm like, the reality is that their parents were probably fucking 10 times worse to them, and they're only doing. Of course, there's instances where
in their head they think that's better.
Yeah, right. In their head, they're like, "What the fuck? Well, I'm way better than how my dad treated me," you know. And that's the way you kind of have to like go about life, just knowing that your parents, like Lalo said, your parents are doing their fucking best. They did the best that they could. Of course, they're shitty parents. Those are. I'm not talking about those, and I'm sorry if you have those type of parents. But in at least in our cases, is like. Yeah, our parents did the best we fucking could, and that's why like a lot of people have asked me for like, "Oh, you don't have that like anger towards like your parents?" Because I had the upbringing that I had, and at times it was like,
Tough.
"All right, you don't need to fuck me up that bad, bitch." But like also
10 yards is enough.
Also like my mom's told me like the fucking beatings that I heard that
I've heard,
her
I've
mom
heard.
gave her, and it's like, God damn, you're like, she threw a fucking
Yeah.
brick at you, bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? That type of shit.
Well, this is America.
She was trying to kill you.
You go to jail.
You know, so I always I just look at life through like that lens and shit. Like, hey man, they did the best that they could. And by the way, I think I'm one of the lucky ones. I have fucking
course.
the best fucking parents, honestly.
Yeah, of course.
Like I had really good examples as parents, and you know, they had their defects, but who doesn't have their fucking defects, you know?
I agree with you that I agree with you on that part, but the difference with me is that for my mom, the problem is that my mom and dad, they came from very different lives. They live very different lives. So I got like one that was spoiled in a way, and which is my mom, and then my dad came, you know, from fucking tough ass life. So both of them trying to raise me together, it's like it's fucking debate all the time. But the problem is that my mom is the one that does all the like verbal and shit when she was raised good. And recently when I went to Mexico, I saw my grandma, which is her mom, and I talked to her, and she told me that my mom was the one that was the tough kid in the house. My mom was the one that was fucking mad about shit all the time. So my mom, it's not that she lived a tough life. It's that she always, since she was little, she took it out on somebody, her anger. So now she tries to basically try to bully me.
So then what do you do?
I'll bully her back. I don't give a fuck, straight up. Like,
No, but would you give an
Don't-
advice to
don't
somebody
do
if they have like a toxic parent? And I'm speaking to you, specifically you two. Like, what do you do about like if you have a toxic parent in your life? Then
Take it away, Johnny.
don't do what I do, but
fighter.
I'll give you good advice because I argue with my mom. I like to give it to her because my mom
Don't say it like that. Don't say it like,
like
that.
regañada, like
Sweet home
That
doesn't help.
Alabama.
I tell my mom, I give that back to my mom, whatever she
Stop
throws
it,
on me.
Mom.
I tell her, because she'll try to argue with me, and anybody that knows me, I used to have an anger problem. Now it's there a little, but it's not what it used to be.
Yeah.
I'd get mad, I'd
That's
fucking
true.
argue. Now it's like, I'm done arguing. I'm tired of this shit. Like, I'm too...
This is retired from arguing.
I'm just too old for this, bro. Like, I'm an adult.
facts, B.
I've done it for so long. Like, I've had so many fits for what? Just to make them be like, look, he is a bad child. He's talking back. Now it's like, don't argue with me. And I just tell her, don't argue with me because you're gonna lose. Honestly. Like, you're literally gonna lose.
You're challenging her and
'Cause
shit.
I have anger problems, dude, but I know how to control them. And if you want me to let them out, I'm gonna let them out on, like, if I want to. But if I do, you're gonna lose because I throw you facts. I don't just say mean things like she does. I'm gonna throw you facts that are gonna hurt you.
Yeah. But you're,
So-
you're speaking from your
You raised an
perspective.
idiot.
But to give you guys advice, I would say, even though it's not my segment yet, but to give you guys quick advice on what talk to parents, just keep it pushing. Honestly, just swallow that shit and just fucking keep going. Like, honestly, just take it in and
Just form it into
move
anger
out.
and take it out on strangers.
Because that's what I'm trying to do. Just move the fuck out and just kind of deal with it. Because you can't change it. They're that way, and they're not going to change because they're from a different generation. So they're bien tercos. So they're just hard headed. They're not going to listen to you no matter what you tell them. That's the way they were raised.
Okay, so for me,
For you.
I think you should take your own advice.
facts.
No,
B.
that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm being honest.
And yeah, wait, yeah.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, love your parents. If your parents actually love you, because I understand that some parents just fucking shit on their kids, take their fucking life on. Like, I would have been a model if it wasn't for, it was like those parents, like,
No,
I
yeah.
had it all going good, and then I had fuck your mom, and I had you, and fuck you, and they have like this
I
remorse.
could have went pro.
They, but my knee,
I coulda went pro.
Like, they have this remorse towards you, right? And like,
That's
I'm not
fucked
speaking
up.
to those kids, but I'm speaking to the kids that they know that their parents love them, and like their parents.
Most guys would have left by now.
Yeah, your parents are divorced or whatever. Like, my parents are divorced.
Yeah.
Like, love your parents even for their failures the same way that they love you for your failures. Like, understand where they come from, their backgrounds, and that they tried their fucking best, bro. Like, don't fucking just dismiss them because of something they did, bro. Like, everybody fucking makes mistakes. And whether like you grew up, you're like, you shouldn't have hit me this much or whatever, like, or whatever just happened. It's just like, learn to forgive it. Like, you don't have to forget it, but just like forgive that person and make sure that they understand they forgive you. Because as they get older and you start to look at them, bro, like, and you never forgave them, like, that will start to eat at them, bro. And like,
Tell them how you feel.
and like, they'll just be like, I forgive you. Like, I understand where you came from. Like, you don't have to, like, they don't have to tell you shit, bro. Because people are like, I can't wait till they say sorry, apologize to me. And it's like, guess what? They were seeking the same thing from their fucking parents, and that probably never came. And if their parents already passed, they're never gonna get it. So chances are you're probably not gonna get it, but let them know that you forgive them.
Just tell them how you feel.
Chances are that they might even fucking tell you like sorry too. Like, cause I actually got it. I've said it on the podcast before on the like old ones. Like my mom already apologized for like a lot of the shit. Cause like my dad worked a lot, so my mom took care of me, and it was tough. Food like it's a girl raising a man, you know. It's tough, bro. But and not to say my dad was absent, cause every fucking weekend for soccer, like he was there, you know. And he was there. He took me to practice and everything, but it was tough. You just learn both your parents, bro. Cause my dad has his fucking, you know, he has his like defects too, and you know, I take the best from both of them, and I love them for like them failures too, like where they fall short, I guess, or where they failed in life, like where they feel they failed. Like I love them for it. It's like that's the person that I love. Like I love my parents, you know. So it's like I love you for all of that. I don't give a fuck, you know. Like, and I'm going to keep loving you. That so they know that for the rest of their lives. Like I'm loved by my kids, you know. Like I did, like. Bro, you guys are gonna have kids eventually, and you really want your fucking kid to look at you like, I fucking can't stand you, like your own fucking seed, bro. Like look at you and be like you fucking failed me, like you know that hurt. So like,
bro, I'll keep it pushing, bro. Hey, what's up?
You know, so
I'm gonna do my thing, dude. You find out how you gonna feed yourself.
You know, that's my advice. You know,
I love that perspective, bro.
Yeah,
I think a lot of times
I hate that perspective. Oh, fucking take the high road, head ass. Shut the fuck up.
Well, a lot of times people are just so fucking eager to just point the finger at somebody, you know, like point the finger at your parents. It's like, bro, give them a fucking break, bro. Like that ass, they did the fucking best, you know, they're doing the best that they fucking could. And I always go back to it, it's like they probably had fucking shitty parents that did them terrible, like they did terrible shit to them, you know. So self-reflect, like in your case too, Johnny, you need to self-reflect and be like, where the fuck am I in the wrong too, you know? Because you're not a perfect person. That's the reality of the situation.
But they're more wrong.
But you ever seen someone that's like a good-hearted person and they have shitty fucking parents right in front of them, and you see them and they're just so nice to their fucking parents, you know?
It's either you follow those steps or don't.
Like,
so like,
for example, like my mom and shit, like, you know, my grandpa, I'll be honest, he's not the best guy in the world, honestly. He's actually, I don't know, my personal beliefs against him, and they're pretty negative, you know? And she's nice as fuck to him, you know? Even though she knows that she's never gonna get anything back from him, she's always gonna be talking shit, and she just got to fucking sit there, you know, and like fucking just take it, and she'll be like, just throw niceness back at that fool, and be like, what the fuck? Like, how the fuck do you do this? Because I would have fucking threw this motherfucker out already, you know? Shit that you should not say to your daughter.
I've met a couple parents where like they're really strict on their kids, and I'm like, and I tell the parents like, you raised a great kid, you know, and that means a lot to the parents, bro. Like, like you raised a great kid, so you know, like you don't have to, you push them as hard as you can put. Like, look where your kid's at, you know. Yeah. And it's kind of like, and it's more like take a self reflection to you, like you did your job. Stop doing that. Now, like just just love them. Like don't gotta do all that extra shit. But they think but they always want them to achieve more, so they think like by them pushing them and being like an asshole to them, they can achieve more. But it's like, your kid just fucking wants a thank you from you. I mean, your kid just wants I'm proud of you from you. That's all. A lot of kids just seek that. Like, I'm just fucking proud of you. Like like I said, my dad just throws them out at me. My dad like loves all you like kids, and that motherfucker like will look at
love you, motherfucker.
Yeah, that motherfucker look at our TikToks and and our numbers and be like, yo, I'm proud of you guys. Like, you guys got up like 5K. Like, you guys have this many views. Like, he's like proud, bro, like of all of us, not just me. Like, he's, you know, he listens to your music, and you know, he supports for real.
Dream catchers.
Extreme dream catchers.
He's like, oh, guys, él es un cabrón para las cámaras, güey. Like, you know, like, and, you know, and Johnny's fucking hilarious. He fucking loves Johnny too, just like a lot of people. You know, and he's like,
it's fucking bullshit.
And so I don't take that for granted, because I understand there's some fucking kids that have never gotten it from their parents. You know.
Yeah. I'm in the
tough.
same boat as you, bro. I've gotten like, it's very limited, but I've gotten them throughout my life, so I don't really seek that like validation. Like, oh, I'm trying to impress you all the time. I don't, because I did get those. I'm fucking proud of you, and that's what I'm saying about like noticing those things that your parents did do and like appreciating them for that shit, you know, because we do a lot of fucking pointing fingers and we don't really take a step back and be like, and including myself, man. I'm literally including myself in this conversation. Like, I don't fucking give. I don't give. When was the last time you told your parents you're proud of them?
Facts, B. Yo, you're spinning right now.
I said, "Fuck you, mom."
But when was the fucking last time when you were like,
Olive Garden?
Thank you. When? You know what I'm saying? Bro, look, my pops, bro, this motherfucker is sent from God. Like this guy is like he's the best dad in the fucking world.
And you
Timmy,
take
right?
him and you take him for granted.
Oh yes, I do. But
He does granite. He does granite.
This one.
bro, my pops yesterday he was like, hey, what, like your birthday's coming up, let me throw you a party, you know? And I was like, I really don't want one, Dad. Like
Adopt me.
you know, I really don't want one. Like I'm cool this year. And then Janice, my sister's like, you see, I told you. He doesn't want shit. He never wants shit.
Yeah,
And that's my personality.
You don't like being the spotlight, yeah.
And then my dad's like, nah. And then I really like sat down and think, like while he was talking, I was like, damn, fool, like I bet you there's kids out there or that have been like they would wish for that shit. Like my dad's fucking trying to spend money, you know? He's trying to spend money, like,
Yeah.
and a lot of people don't have that. So I was like, I fucking took a step back and I was like, let's do it.
Yeah.
You know, and as much as I didn't want to, I was like, nah, let's do it. You know, because it literally is gonna make him happy. He loves doing shit like that. Just having all my friends over, he loves that shit.
He keeps begging me
You
to
getting
go
a
over
mechanical board.
Yeah.
Hey, just add, just
I'll-
add on
I
to
could
it.
literally, I'll tell him he'll do it, bro.
Yeah.
If it was just one, he wants to spend his money, bro.
So what I got from that is you didn't even tell him I'm proud of you.
No, we don't. Yeah, well, yeah. Anyway, I don't do it.
You know how you were saying the little things like your parents do? I want to like ask some people like there's a lot of things that my dad does. Like when I was a little kid, that would make me fucking die of laughter.
Your dad's hilarious, by the way.
I don't thank you. That's where I get it from.
Yeah, he's fucking
Yeah,
funny.
he'll be on
bro.
here. He'll be on here again when we get more mics.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I
'cause-
know my dad must have been funny.
Okay.
Nah.
No, but that
All right,
like my dad does like growing up, he did like a bunch of funny shit that I like when he'd hear like a fucking hip hop song that was trending, he would sing it but like in a stupid like monotone voice and like just make fun of it.
Yeah.
But to me it was fucking hilarious, right? And to this fucking day, the motherfucker does it, and it doesn't make me laugh anymore. Like it doesn't at all. To me, if anything, it annoys me because I'm trying to hear the song now,
Yeah.
right? But I'm always thinking like, this motherfucker's still trying to make me laugh, bro. Like he's still seeking that little kid. I'm like, fuck you. But some days I'll give it to him. I'll be like, te mamaste, güey. You know, like I'm grown now. I can say that.
You go by and tickle him.
And I'm like, and I want people to think like, there's a lot of things that your parents will do. Like, you know, like I don't know if your parents ever fucking like pretended to hit themselves like on the corner, and then some parents, some parents will go
Nah,
down.
my
with
mom hit me
that,
for real.
You know, like no, not pretend like he hit you, but like they bumped their leg or something, like like something so stupid that only made you laugh as a kid, right?
Yeah.
And I want people to reflect and think like, look at your parents. Chances are they're still kind of trying to do that, and you kind of have dismissed it because you've outgrown that humor, but they're still trying to like please you in that little way. And I want people to like acknowledge that shit, bro, because they're not gonna be around forever, bro. Your parents are not gonna be around forever. Yeah. But even at their age now, you're a grown ass person still living in their house. Shout out to me, and they're still trying to make you laugh, bro.
Yeah.
Rent free, by the way. And
And it's not just parents. It's literally anybody in your family, or it might not even be a family member. It might be like a friend and all that stuff. Like cherish those people that are in your life.
we're talking about parents though.
Yeah, so I mean,
Everybody got them, so, you know,
I know
it's
Dave
just in
would.
general.
Going back to what David asked initially, and just to like sum it all up,
Yeah.
Yeah, what concert was your
I'd
first
say
concert?
Yeah, you didn't even say your
Los
concert.
Tucanes de Tijuana. The first one with Ramon Ayala, I remember now. It was after horse races.
Yeah.
I stayed at horse races. She was lit.
You're betting how you're betting.
Yeah, but just to summarize it all
200
up.
on 6.
I'm seeing them this year.
Fuck, I forgot.
Sum it all up.
That's a bar.
To sum it up about toxic parents.
Let me remember. Yeah, okay. So just to, summarize it all up about the toxic parent question, I say if they're super fucking toxic, just give it time. They're going to get fucking old. They're going to get old, and they're not going to be as angry anymore. And if they are, fuck them, dude.
And
Like,
that way, if they die, it doesn't look like an accident. Yeah, okay.
The way I see it is
like they're going to get old, and if they're never going to change, fuck it. You just have to accept them for who the fuck they are. That's it.
Facts.
But hopefully, and what happens in most cases is that they end up getting older and they soften up. Bro, my mom today is like, I look at her, I'm like, who are you? Like, you're not the girl, the women that I grew up with, you know?
If you don't go feed the
You're not
fish,
the lady who fucking broke
hit
down
me,
doors and
hit me.
shit, you know? Like, that's not you. I can't even recognize this lady anymore sometimes.
your mom ever broke down the door?
Hell yeah, my mom broke down the
Happened to me
fucking
a couple
doors.
times,
Hell
bro.
yeah. Dude, my sister was laughing last night because we're talking. And she was like, "Damn, fool, you got your ass beat when we were kids." And I was like,
Thanks, fool.
sick. I was like, sick.
Thanks, food. Shout out Janice. They want her
yeah.
on here, Gazelle.
Stop.
They want her
Stop.
on.
Even my
here.
mom DM'd
Yeah, I know. Leave that.
Hey,
tuned
mom,
in.
mind your business.
Hey, you're blocked.
Block her ass.
Imagine.
I don't block her.
Imagine.
Yeah, I'll block her.
If you pull
I'll
up, you're getting clowned on.
Yeah.
I'm not getting Janice on
Yeah.
here, bro.
So let's.
So yeah, let's wrap this up by saying, Hilario, te queremos mucho.
crazy.
Eres único.
I wish you were my dad.
And
I wish I could tell you this shit face to face. It's hard.
how do you say you raised a great fucking son and a great videographer?
Tu hijo a la verga.
And that same to you.
Yeah.
Videographer and everything.
Pull it up.
Pull it up.
Yeah.
You saw that TikTok where like there's a bunch of black girls in Cancun, and they're like in a boat, and I think they're gonna go rafting or some shit. And the black girl's like, "How do you say I'm scared in Spanish?" And then the fucking tour guide goes, "A la verga," and then the black girl's like, "A la verga." And then the comments were like, "Well, when I'm scared, I do be saying a la verga."
Facts.
Justified it.
Yeah, she was funny.
Yeah, shout out to all the fucking parents trying though.
All right, guys. So I have a question for you guys. And every step of the way, I'm going to ask you guys an individual question. All right.
Okay.
Within a question. And then at the end, I'm going to give you an evaluation. All right.
Okay.
But it's all one big
didn't
scenario. It's
fucking-
one big
Is
scenario.
it for everybody or individually? You said individually.
It's for all of us together, but at certain sections of this test, I'm gonna ask you guys individually.
Bet.
What is your answers? All right.
It was a little pop quiz.
All right. I want you guys. It's not like that, but I want you guys just to think about it.
Someone a birch.
Just kind of look off into the distance and think about it. Close your eyes, whatever helps you. All right. But let me paint the picture. You're on a walk. You spot a field of strawberries. You're hungry, and only a fence stands between you and the berries. How high is the fence in your mind? Now I'm gonna start with Johnny, but keep your guys' answers and be honest with you. All right. So Johnny, how high is the fence?
Like nocturnal. I don't know. I was thinking like maybe like like waist high. I mean like chest high. Chest high.
Chest
maybe.
high for. All right.
Yeah,
What about you?
I don't know why that came.
Lalo. In your head, how high is the fence?
Like what'd you picture?
There's like no fence.
I'll go. Yeah,
There's
that's what
no
I was gonna
fence?
say because
There's no
usually
fence.
strawberry fields don't have fences.
There's no fence.
Okay.
The
So-
lot bullshit.
That's what I was gonna say. También.
All right. So
You want to be me so bad.
Nah, cause I've been a Fresno bitch.
Back.
all right. So you go into the field and you start to steal berries. How many do you eat?
Come on, be exhausted after hopping that gate. I don't know, like maybe.
I don't have a good gauge on it because I don't really eat strawberries that often. But
Let's
for
say,
sake of
yeah,
argument,
strawberry.
I'd say 10.
I was
10
I literally was gonna
strawberries?
say 10.
You
10
have
berries.
you have to take berries.
Yeah.
have to
If
take
you want to, if you don't want to, just say you don't want to pick berries.
Cause how much comes in that little carton at Stater Brothers? 10, right? It's like
It's
5 and
like-
5.
It's like
Yeah.
24.
It's a little
it's
more,
It's like
but-
24.
24?
It's like I'm sorry.
You getting
get
a 24
ones?
pack of it? Yeah.
Yeah, about
You're balling.
How many berries are you stealing? Are you stealing any?
I'm not stealing it. It's not mine. They're not my berries.
Okay.
It's not my field. It's
There's so many.
All
not my
right.
field though.
All right. Okay, then this would end for you then. So let's just keep you two in there right now.
Uh-huh.
Suddenly, the farmer appears and he starts yelling. What do you say in your defense?
You knock him out.
That's a slow ass punch.
He's gonna see it coming. He's gonna go like
You're gonna be
this.
like,
He's gonna go and make himself a strawberry jam and then go like this.
Okay, so he yells at me what? And then what's my reaction?
Yeah. What's your defense?
I fucking run.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I was going to
run?
say.
You
I did.
run?
Yeah, because
I
I'm
would've-
scared of farmers. They got guns.
can I say something about that?
What?
I wouldn't have to.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to. That's why it stops right there for you.
Fuck.
So after this situation is over, all right, say you got away, whatever.
Okay, mighty.
After the situation is over, how did the berries taste?
Delicious.
Delicious.
No,
Like,
that's a good question.
honestly, I'd change that. I'd probably feel pretty guilty.
You feel guilty?
Fuck
Yeah.
no. For eating some strawberries?
Well, because I ran, like I got them on me, like I ran, and they're hot anyway.
Bro, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Nah, I'd be like, this shit were bomb.
All right.
feel pretty guilty.
So the situation is over. The berries tasted. How did you feel about stealing them?
Not that bad, bro.
Not
To
that
be honest,
bad?
No, because there's, bro, you know how fucking big strawberry fields are? Unless the poor guy was just running it out of his garden, his backyard, I wouldn't really feel guilty.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd be like, motherfucker, I was hungry.
All right. So you ready about the big reveal?
I'm a bitch, huh?
All right. These are the responses. All right. So the height of the fence represents self-control. All right. The higher the fence, the higher your resistance to sexual temptation. The number of berries you eat is the amount of people you can see yourself with in love at one time.
And baby.
Your response to the farmer is the way you respond if you were caught cheating.
Run.
Run away. Wasn't me.
And the way you felt after the whole ordeal is how you'd feel when you think back on the affair.
He was chilling. Fuck that,
Fucking kick this
Can't wait to go
I don't
back.
give a fuck.
Oh my
That's some
God.
bullshit.
Wait, but I was
hungry the whole time. Fuck it.
Look at the men trying to justify their
No,
actions. You see this?
He's loyal.
So
He had
look, I'm gonna
temptation
tell
and
you
he
guys
didn't do
this.
it.
I'm gonna tell you guys this. I took this test myself, and just like Lalo said, there was no fence. All right, but I was the opposite of Lalo, and I said I ate a whole fucking field. And when I tell you that my girl did this because she saw it on TikTok and got so fucking heated, bro.
Oh,
They're just
bro.
strawberries.
Yeah, so I'm.
It's a
almost wanna
fucking
put meaning into it.
hypothetical.
But what do you think about the test then? How do you feel?
Okay,
about
well,
it? What
look,
are your
I
feelings
was going
personally?
along with the game, but in reality, I wouldn't. Who the fuck? I wouldn't eat the strawberries, bro. I would
Yes,
buy
you
them.
fucking would,
Nah,
bitch.
honestly, I would buy them. What the fuck? Because you
From
could.
who? You ain't see the farmer?
No, at the strawberry field. If you've been to real strawberry fields, you can literally buy them off of the farmers.
That's the problem with this Mexican.
I know too much. By the way, also, if I was at the field food, my tío would be working it. Fool. He'd be like giving it
You
to
would
me.
steal from your uncle.
No, it's not his field, fool. He's just doing it for his
You're
visa,
gonna get him
bitch.
fired.
He's on the green right now.
Yeah, he's
on
trying to
the
get his green card,
Yeah,
He
asshole.
worked at the grape field, no? Or somebody used to, right?
I got so many uncles. I
Dude,
don't
he-
fuck.
So your
Dude.
girl presents you this question, then how do you feel about it?
I changed it. Fuck that. Zero strawberries.
Because let's face it, these would probably, even though this wouldn't be the truth of how you would do it,
Who the fuck wouldn't feel
these
guilty?
these would be your guys' answers because you guys like fucking around.
That's some
I'm
bu-
fat. I like
some,
strawberries.
That's some
Fuck that.
bullshit shit that some girl made up, bro. Fuck out of here, bro.
It's a
Twisted.
psychological test.
Nah, you gotta be a complete fucking sociopath to not feel any sympathy towards like whoever you cheated
I'll
on,
be
bro.
honest, like I wouldn't. Like, oh no, not that. About stealing strawberries, like I wouldn't. Cause
Exactly, you
you
can't
got a
compare the
shitload of
two.
strawberries, bro. I'm not gonna feel bad about stealing some
Exactly,
strawberries.
bro.
Honestly, what's that? Well, 10 cents. Fucking throw a dime at you and run.
Yeah.
Nah, but
expensive.
all right. So when I got asked this question, I was like, I knew there was leading somewhere, but I didn't know it was gonna lead to that. So honestly, I gave some on it, like what I thought was right, you know, in my head,
Yeah.
and the results weren't
Fucked
that
you
pleasing to her. But in my head, I was like, this is a stupid fucking question.
Yeah.
Because what you're saying is basically that sex means as much to me as food means to me. And that's
Yeah.
not fucking true. The truth
I
is,
love
I'd rather
food way
have,
more.
I'd rather have my
That's why I
fucking,
stole that.
I'd rather have my next meal than I'd have sex. I can go fucking a couple months without sex. Hey, you had me for a couple months. You know, I can go a couple months. But to say that is like saying like, oh, like I amount food with sex, and that's not true.
Fact, it's like,
Yeah.
your girl can be like, all right, you want these 4 McChickens or you want to eat this pussy? You can be like,
Bro.
shoot the McChickens,
Hey,
bitch.
get the McChickens.
Hey, you got ketchup?
She throws to the
You
one.
got sweet and
They
sour?
throw one sauce in there.
The one sauce callback. I like that.
Yeah. So then, okay. Well, then that leads us into our next question, which is, would you rather cheat on your girl or snitch on the boys?
Snitch, my girl watches-
What's the origin of this question, by the way?
Shout out TikTok.
Shout out TikTok.
Yeah,
I saw this on TikTok too.
some guy.
TikTok
asked-
starts
yeah.
and ends
Yeah,
relationships.
some guy asked it to some guy that was walking with his girl too.
I saw that one.
and he was all like, he caught up to him right walking, ran up. He's like, yo, you know, you're gonna cheat your girl, or you're gonna snitch on the boy. He's all, and he was walking. He's like, and he literally did the whole part. He's like, damn.
You know,
And
damn
at the
well.
same time, I was like, damn.
Damn.
Like, I was thinking too.
That's a good question.
Damn, because it makes you stop and think. It literally made that man stop and think. And then like we walks away. He says, cheat on my girl. His girl's right next to him. Right? Like, she turns around and says, cheat on my girl.
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah,
so meaning snitch on your boy
Like in
If a girl,
if he was cheating, like,
Or
what?
anything. Or like to the cops or anything,
No,
you
not
know?
like, no. Like, to me, it's like if his girl asked like shit that you know like about him.
Yeah, but it had to be about cheating, no? To like make
Yeah,
it kind
yeah.
of even.
I guess so, yeah. Make it
in
even.
general.
Fuck.
I was about to say, I'm hoping they kill somebody.
I love my I love my girl. I want to cheat on her. But I'll take shit to the grave. I don't give a
sabes, dude, Johnny.
anything. You ain't getting shit out of me.
Johnny
I got a zipper on my mouth.
Johnny got the biggest mouth in this group. Don't listen to
And
him.
that shit
He got
tight
the
shut though.
biggest mouth in the
He
group.
won't say shit, but he'll grab your
it's
phone and leave it
zip-tied.
open in front of her.
Yeah. Shout out Pats.
Whatever pictures you find.
Yeah.
Nah, but I'm taking shit to the grave. I mean,
Here, fucking detective.
And that's not to say that this is just shoot. It's like what you say earlier. It's about the question. It's a hypothetical.
Right, it's a hypothetical.
And with that,
Yeah,
I go with cheat on your girl.
Hey,
I wouldn't snitch on the boy.
snitches get stitches.
Because like
Have you on the phone? He loves you.
as cool as I am with everyone's girls here,
Yeah.
like I know that if they ask me something, I don't know shit. Even if I do know something,
It's none of my business.
I don't know shit. It ain't got nothing to do with me.
Why?
None of my
Why
business.
the fuck would you bring me into it? Like, as cool as I am, because I am really cool with Ade, I am really cool with Karina, I'm really cool with, Sunny. I'm cool with all of them. But if they came up to me and asked me something that I actually did know, I don't know. Why? Because they're my boys. Like, like
Yeah,
just-
that's fucked up to think that, like, to even try to, because in a way that's pulling you into the altercation.
Yeah.
So that's
exactly.
fucked up. Even if someone did that to you,
You're gonna get
Like,
your news, and I'm gonna lose my friend over what? Like, you're gonna get with me or what? Like, it's not like I get a win from this. Like,
yeah.
it's none of my
you
business.
wouldn't snitch on. I don't think you wouldn't snitch on your boy, but you'd have a conversation with your boy like, "Hey, fool, what the fuck you doing, my boy?
Yeah, of course.
You're fucking up, homie."
that.
Like,
I was
yeah.
on
At least know that. We'll put him on check.
So
but
what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Yeah,
you,
but like,
you
when
got a
you-
good one by your side, this and that. Like,
It's his.
But when she asked, I don't know shit.
But
He's the one that gotta tell you, not me.
But would you snitch on your boy, or would you rather cheat on your girl?
Me?
Because those are the only two options here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I said cheat on
No,
you.
no,
I
no.
said-
I'm pointing at this motherfucker.
Oh, you're
We
talking
gotta-
to me.
Fuck, dog.
Yeah.
Skip.
Your livelihood versus theirs,
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Yeah, you gotta cheat on your girl, bro.
You have
Because you
to.
don't want to be a snitch.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not going to be part of that group or no one's going to trust you anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, but it didn't say who you would cheat with. I can cheat with the homie. It's cool. Fuck it. I ain't
A
snitching
guy?
on the homie though. Yeah. I ain't snitching
And then
on
you
the
just
homies.
tell her that you're gay and you cry. And you cry right in front of her, and then she'll feel
I think. Look, bro. I think here's the reality. I think all the guys in here are fucking capping, bro.
Huh?
Yeah, bro. I
I
think
would have cheated on her, but
if
I
you're
ain't snitching on you,
fucking,
though.
if those are your two options, fuck, dog, I don't know.
Hey, look,
Fuck.
solution. You cheat and then
Look
admit
at
it to
you trying
her.
to snitch on the boys.
Wait, you could.
Look at you
Hey,
trying to
oh
snitch on
wait,
the
you
boys.
could cheat, but she's not gonna find out.
Who says that?
That's
Big
There's no
brain.
specific. There's no specifics.
Wait, that means also that there's no.
your girl's gonna
specific-
find out?
That also
Yeah,
means
no.
that there's no specifics that she won't
you,
find out.
Also, you live with that guilt.
But what am I snitching on my homie
Man,
though?
fuck the guilt. Fuck the guilt.
You live with that guilt.
Look, you cheat on her and then you admit it to her on April Fools and say April Fools. But she knows.
Big brains.
Oh, fuck it.
Johnny just
It's
introduced
her
them.
fault and she believes it.
Big
And this has been
brains.
another segment of John Advice with
Nah, we haven't even started it yet.
What episode we got you?
Don't
so
cheat.
what are you picking us out? Come on. Who's dodging the fucking
Yeah, you
questions?
gotta cheat on your bitch.
Shout out Ade.
Sorry, babe.
I'm snitching on the
I want to
boys,
cheat on my
dog.
girl, but I want to snitch on y'all. What the fuck? I choose neither.
Yeah.
Nah,
Fuck
pick.
that.
Pick.
Nah,
Nah,
you
we
gotta
made
pick
this one
too.
pick.
Nah, I'm
Pick.
saying I'm cheating, but only if she's not finding out. That's the only way. Yeah. Only I'll cheat on her, but
It's hypothetical.
that she's not gonna find
But the
out.
thing is, I don't. There's no specifics that she wouldn't
Because
or would find out.
then the fucked up part is that you snitch on your boy. Now you gotta go with your fucking I snitch I snitch on my boy look on your face and
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
to the
yeah.
rest of your homies. Like you can't trust this pussy no more.
Fuck
Johnny's rocked that face before.
Fuck that. Nope.
I'm snitching on the boys, dog.
Nah, ain't no fucking
I'm
way.
snitching
You
on the
just
boys,
saying
bro.
that
Fucking
shit.
Nah,
way.
bro, I'm getting drunk. I'm getting really high and really drunk and crossfaded, bro. And then I'm snitching on the boys.
And then you're smashing
And
your
then
homie's girl,
yeah,
huh?
and then- no, no.
Look, David's been getting yelled at for this past
No.
months for every
Yeah.
episode.
No.
He's gotta take one
He
dub,
has
huh?
to take
Nah,
one
I'm
dub,
snitching
bro.
on the boys, and
No,
then
you ain't.
and then I'm telling the homies like, "Hey, bro, I'm sorry, I was fucking drunk. I didn't know what I was
No,
doing,
you
dog.
ain't.
I'm
No,
so
you ain't.
sorry, bro." And then it comes out that he didn't really want to be with her anyway, so it don't fucking matter.
No, you ain't.
Come on,
Oh yeah, that's kind of true.
bro. See, you just blame it on the alcohol.
You're just doing your homie a favor.
Yeah, bro. At the end of the
I
day,
switched my answer.
Because let's be honest, if he was cheating, then he probably didn't want to be with her anyway. So it's like,
Yeah. I
so,
switched my answer.
So I'm just snitching
I
on the
switched it
boys.
too. You know what?
And my boys are pretty forgiving. That's what they told me.
I'll type an anonymous letter. You ain't gonna find out.
Look who's the one writing for the boys. I just want y'all to understand.
Fool, just snitch me out, fool. Fuck
Go
it.
ahead, take
Watch out.
fire from the girls on there. Let's see.
You know what?
Nah,
The
though.
big
If you
fat
got,
uggos ride for us.
if I snitched you out, you'd be like, fuck that fool gazelle, dog.
Hey, but if I have this much loyalty from my boys, imagine if I actually had a girl.
Nah.
That one time.
Stop,
bro. You don't need girls.
These
when you have
bitches
the
don't even
boys.
know
You
either.
don't know. You don't know shit.
If I knew that was your only option, I'd forgive you. If I knew that was your option.
Or you know what else would be like a little loophole? Was if you fucking snitched on your
Your homie's stealing
homies
or something.
No, you snitched on your homies, but to your girl, and your girl went and go tell her girl.
Oh,
and then
fuck.
afterwards it's like, then you blame that bitch, and then you break up, and now you're single too.
No.
Big brains.
They opened
Bro.
their mouth. David's
I can't believe she would say that.
Hey, Dreams is right back into like losing.
INFINITE.
Back in the doghouse.
Back in the dog, baby.
Hey, just come tomorrow.
Yeah, facts. That strikes
I'm
out
just
like that.
playing. I love you. Or whatever.
Hey, but like with all that fucking, it looks like it sounds like we don't care about the relationship, right? You know, when you say like, oh, I'm gonna cheat on the boys, right?
Yeah.
So you think that saying is true, where they say the person who doesn't care about the relationship the most is in control of the relationship?
I genuinely believe that, yeah. Now that you're saying it, like we talked out this scenario, I think that's true. Because usually the person that's putting their all more, it's because they want validation from the person that they're with, you know? So if that person wants that other person more, they're going to do more shit for them. But technically, the person that doesn't give a fuck has more control because they have nothing to care about.
They're not invested.
They're not as invested in it because if they want to run, they can run, you know? So in that case, I think that is kind of true.
Okay, like for me personally, I like taking charge in the relationship, as in like planning and all this stuff, just because I like to take control of it and just kind of take the stress away from my girl. So in general, I like to take the charge and plan everything and be like, okay, we're going here, let's do this. If you want me to pick it,
hold up. You think you're in charge in the relationship?
Yeah.
That's right.
This fucking guy.
I just meant in general. I don't mean like I'm in charge. I don't mean in charge.
You think that you're in charge in the relationship?
Stop it.
You think that you're in charge in the relationship?
I thought you meant like the one that takes
I'm
charge.
just fucking
Johnny,
with you, Johnny.
Johnny, you're only.
I'm not.
No, I'm not. You're only one or the other. You're either in charge or you're not in charge.
I took a different route. I thought you guys meant like taking charge and doing things. I think you meant like that.
Yeah, that's everything. Doing things is everything.
Yeah.
Look at it. I lifted this fucking can of Corona. That's
I-
doing
what
something.
What does it mean for a person who's in charge in the
Yeah,
relationship?
like what do you guys mean?
What does
Okay.
it mean?
Like specify.
Let's say honestly, I would say a lot of the times they get their way, you know, and things are catered maybe possibly
birthday, she gets her way.
more around their schedule. Possibly, I would say that'd be one of them. So, and then I would say that they genuinely have leverage
On plans
and conversation. Like when it comes to maybe, it doesn't always have to be a debate or anything, but maybe possibly in ideals that they possibly have way more leverage and influence on that person. That's what I would say being in charge of the relationship means.
Here's what I'll say. And I think naturally though, like in a relationship, you need somebody who's more dominant, and then the other person to be more submissive.
Yeah.
Just naturally, that's
Yeah.
you know, whether it has nothing to do with gender.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
just naturally you need a person to be more like
Which means
nurturing.
someone-
Takes charge.
Yeah, but that
Yeah.
means that in which case that
Takes it-
means that someone is in charge, is more in charge at least
And somebody's
of the
submissive,
relationship.
And somebody's submissive.
If someone is submissive, that means they're both like obviously there's, in every relation, like he said, there's one dominant, one's recessive or submissive,
Yeah.
right? So dominant is specifically what it means, dominant, which means you have more control of the situations.
And that's what he's referring to.
Who cares less is
That-
probably more dominant in
Yeah.
the relationship.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of times where people that are submissive, they like
But
to
s-
like.
Get
Yeah.
this bird fool out of here. I'm just playing.
Go ahead.
I feel like a person who's more submissive, a lot of times like they like to push them around and tell them what to do, but they don't like planning it or anything.
They don't like taking initiative?
Yeah, like there's people like that. Okay.
But in a way, that's manipulating you to do it. So by that default, they're in charge more. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
I'm not saying that the person. How do you phrase this, Lalo? What's the question again? So I can.
to me, it's just like
what's the question again? I'm sorry.
is the person who
cares less.
who cares less about the relationship
All right.
in charge of the relationship.
Yes. So we're not debating whether the submissive and dominant roles. We're saying, is the person that cares less more dominant than the person that doesn't care?
I think there's two perspectives. Obviously, there's someone who's gonna fucking like love the other person like a lot, right? Like
Oh.
a shit ton of like, and always giving their all, and they want the relationship to work. This is how I'm looking at it. That wants a relationship to work, and the other one, like, yeah, you care as much, but you're also like, I got other options, you know, like in the sense of like, I don't know if I'm gonna be with you forever, because there's some people that like that have that, like, you know, always in the back of the mind because either past relationships or whatever. So I was like, oh, there's always a way out. There's always a way to back out. So I'm not gonna invest as much as myself to this relationship.
Yeah.
And technically, to me, they're in control because they can easily just back out whenever the fuck they want.
Right.
Right.
I believe you.
You know. So, but also there are some people who are very strong and love the relationship so much that they can be in control of it, and that can realize and like be like, you're not giving as much as a relationship that I want you to do, so I'm gonna leave.
Mm-hmm. I see,
you know,
that.
And then there's two. To me, it's like two sides of, you know, to the situation. So I'm just like,
and I don't think this necessarily judges whether or not you're toxic or not.
Yeah.
But I think the truth is, in a relationship, someone loves someone more than the other person. That's the truth. That's an ugly truth that you guys have to just come to terms with. Honestly, like I'm telling you guys, this is facts. Like someone loves someone else more than in a relationship.
Like somebody I know. I'm not gonna say who.
Who do you think loves more? Who in your relationship?
Mine. I don't know. It's tough because we always try to compete and be like I care more or she cares more. I don't feel like one loves one more than the other.
You don't feel that, but it's true.
I don't think so. I feel like it's constantly kind of like us.
No. You don't feel that.
Do you think there's a possibility that you're probably the one that cares the most?
I don't know.
Be honest with yourself. Like,
no, yeah. Honestly,
you know?
I don't know.
Just break up with her.
I feel like my girl loves me. Like I always try to like give her 100% of love of that I want to give to her, but I always feel like she's always like going above and beyond, and I always feel like I'm not giving enough to what she deserves. Not trying to match. Oh, she gave me this, so I want to do this. It's like I like to show my girl love, and I want to show her love, but I always feel like, am I doing enough? Or because I just feel like she treats me like amazing, and she feels the same way though.
I think there's a case to be made for. I think that statement does like hold some truth, but also there's a case to be made for the people who like maybe in past relationships they weren't treated like they weren't taken care of that much, and in their next relationship, that person reciprocates the same behavior that you give them, you know?
Yeah.
So I think there is instances where both of them are like infatuated with one another, you know, and they're fucking, they both, like Johnny says, like they both go above and beyond for each other and shit. You know, I think it's rare for sure, but it definitely exists.
And for me, it's a little different because like for my girl, like I'm her first boyfriend, so like, or like her first like, you know, serious relationship and stuff, like her first boyfriend. So with her, it was that, and then with me, like I've had my experiences, and I've dealt with my bullshit. But because of that, I've learned how to love somebody, and I've learned how to appreciate somebody and know when somebody's treating me right. And I've always been fair.
I'll be honest with y'all. I think y'all are all capping. It doesn't even matter. Like, I just think that just the truth is that one loves more. It doesn't matter. Maybe you love her to the end of the earth, but maybe she loves you beyond that.
I don't know.
Like someone's gonna love someone more. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't mean just because you love her less that you'd fucking go and take off and run.
Someone's more
it just means someone loves more the other.
Or how about someone that's more invested? How about that?
More invested, more infatuated with the person, because that can't happen. Like when, let's say, like you crush on your girl, and like they crush on you, but it's like it's not as crazy. Like some people love a little harder. For like that's just the reality of it. Like some people love hard, you know. Like
or someone's more expressive. So like, maybe
I suck. I feel like I suck at a lot of shit in relationships. Cause bro, I wasn't Mr. Bitches in high school, bro. Like I fucking I suck at that shit. Like I really do give a shit. Like when I'm with somebody, I'm with you for a reason. I'm not with you because I'm just like fuck it. You said yes, you know. Like I got your bitch ass, you know. Like I really do be liking like you a lot, and that's just like. I want to express it, but I also don't want to smother you.
So then through your history, then would you say that person probably had more control in the relationship than you did? Even though you usually chose what you wanted to do, did they technically are more in charge in your mind? Because it's like, okay, this motherfucker, like he's not doing anything, so I'm going to go do what I want. And then you kind of get like, fuck, like that kind of hurt.
Maybe so, but I'm also like.
Pussy.
No, I get, no, I just like, I really like. Do whatever the fuck you want. You only get one. I really like that relationship. Like, do whatever the fuck. You don't need to check into me. You don't need to do anything. I don't. I got hugged and kissed enough by my parents, and I know I'm loved. I don't need you to like when you're with somebody. Oh, I'm here. I'm doing this. FaceTime me. Prove it to me. I don't need that shit, bro. Have fun. Come in when you're home. Like, guess what? While you're doing all that shit, I'm probably playing FIFA with the boys.
I do it for safety.
Here's a problem though with that, Lalo. Like, a lot of times, like girls. That's the thing about women too. They won't communicate this to you, but. There's girls of course, there's the girls who are like, oh my God, thank you for giving my space. Yeah. I'll hit you up, like, you know, like if she goes to Vegas, I'll hit you up when it's all over, and you're fine with that. You've always been, Lalo's always expressed that, like, hey, go have fun. Whenever you get the chance, as long as I know you're safe, you just hit me up when you're good, you know? Lalo's like that. But then there's the girls who are like, they want you to check up on them, you know? They want you to be like, hey, how's it going? You know, and they just, like, there's a lot of girls, and a lot of times the girls, they fail to communicate that to their men. And it's like, no, I like it when you text me throughout the day. Like, I want you to be checking up on me, you know? Whereas you think you're doing it right, at the simultaneously, you're actually doing them a wrong because they're different. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I
so you have to find somebody who either wants that or is able to communicate to you, like, hey, I don't want you to just give me all this space. I want you to check up on me.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, because at the same time, bro, like, I'm like, I have like check, like whenever I do like hang out with, like, when I'm with somebody, I do have those like mental check-ins with them, like, you know, like, it's just like, nah, fuck all the bullshit. I don't give a fuck about your fucking drama, like you can tell me how your fucking day went. Oh fuck, you know, that's cool. That's not communicating to me. Like, it is that you're talking to me about your fucking day. I could do that shit all day too. But like, how are you doing, like, mentally? Like, you good? Like, are you stressing over it? Like, I do those mental check-ins for like a reason, you know. Like, it's like it's checking up on you, not because like I'm trying to force shit out of you, but I was just like, I need to know how the fuck you're doing, bro, because this relationship doesn't succeed if you're not individually happy yourself. Because I'm individually happy, chasing my dreams and doing what I gotta fucking do. Yeah, I have my fucking burdens in here and there, and like, you know, like, and like my stresses and shit. But I'm individually happy and I'm prospering. I can't be in charge of your happiness 100% because you have to be in charge of that. And then we come together and bring our happiness together. And then when we're together, we're happy because we want to be together, right? Like that I do those things, like, and you know,
I guess
I don't know.
I guess what I'm gonna take away from that is that the gender roles are still kind of engraved in us a little bit. That, like how you were saying, that some girls want to be checked, or I think most girls, they want to be checked in on, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that comes from like a sense of providing / security for them, you know? So in a way, like, as much as we say like, oh yeah, gender roles are like, they're not the same as it, they're probably not to a certain extent, but at the same time, a lot of that shit's engraved in our DNA, and in like little hints you catch it. For example, the check-in. Like, if your girl wants you to check in with her, it's because, or that she wants to check in with you, or wants you to ask about her, it's because she wants some level of security and shit, and some level of like comfort there. Because as a man, you're supposed to provide that when it comes down to like the traditional gender roles.
Right? Because how many times have you heard like a girl be like, "Oh, I want you to be a little jealous," you know?
Yeah.
And you can be the complete opposite, like me, bro. I don't really get like when I was younger, of course, but now that I'm older, I'm like, hey, bro, you're gonna do you, and if you fucking do me wrong,
it's just trust.
And you know, it is what it is, and that'll be the end of it, right? But a lot of girls, you'll like you said with the whole gender role thing, they want you to feel a little bit of jealousy and be like, where the fuck you at? They kind of want to feel that too, you know?
Yeah. Because you care, and it's like, no, it's because you want to feel secure that I care.
Yeah,
that's what it is. It's ego. It's ego.
Like my girl today,
These
she
bitches
posted.
are manipulative.
Like my girl today, she posted that she got some flowers, and she was like, "Oh, that's so sweet." And I was like, "Hey, who the fuck is getting you flowers?" And then my girl's like, "Oh, this is like the little kid at I work." And I was like, "Oh, okay, all right, cool." Oh, they better be.
Johnny pulls up and gives us the swing of his life.
I'm just kidding.
I'll put a bullet through that fool's head.
But like, we're just fucking around, but it's just funny to say.
Yeah, but like I said, I fall short in a bunch of shit in relationships.
We all do, bro. What the fuck we all do?
I am trying to get better at like the things that I know that I fail at. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, being at the important things, and you know, doing it. And I'm doing that in the sense of like I'm doing shit with my friends to like eventually, you know, when I decided to get with somebody, like be able to do that shit too with them. You know, like I don't know, that makes sense because like obviously I'm not working on it with somebody because I don't have nobody right now. But I'm working on it as in like I'm going out with my friends. I'm doing things like that I know eventually, like when in a relationship, it's gonna have to be done. But now I have like that experience because I never had experiences like of going out and stuff. So now I'm trying to like do it with my friends and like have a fucking good time and have a positive experience with it. So like that's in my mind, you know, because I'm still working on my anxiety and all that shit too. So
I feel like maybe if your girl, like let's say you have a girl and she goes out to, let's say, Vegas, like I said, for a few days, like maybe not smother them
fucking
and bug
whore.
them, but I'll say like maybe text them in the morning and be like, hey, good morning, like I hope it's going well. You don't have to worry about replying back. Just have a good time. I love you. And that's it. Just kind of checking in and be like,
send me titty pics.
It's just kind of like I care. Like, hey, like don't feel like, and you let them know before they go. That's what I do with my girl.
Yeah, but did you not just hear anything I just said? I said some girls, like you think you're doing them a right by being not controlling.
Yeah.
Right, and essentially you are doing it right. You're like, I'm not a controlling
They probably
boyfriend.
feel like
you're giving them their space.
Yeah.
But then there's the girls who are like, hey, a little attention would be nice, throughout the fucking day.
Well, like that's
it's
why
like, oh, you don't give a fuck if I go,
suck a cock.
Yeah,
this is what I do.
They want to feel like somebody cares about them.
When my girl goes out somewhere, I text her, hey, don't feel like you have to text me. I will reply when you text me, but don't feel like you have to reply back. But I will respond when you text me. So at least she knows I'm replying back. So if she's out throughout the day and she's texting me, she gets that text back and she gets that attention.
But that could, then who's in charge of the relationship?
That could also be. You can also be sending a misdirection. Like I don't care, but as soon as you text me back, but as soon as you text me, I'm gonna text you back right back. You could be like, oh, I don't want to make him wait. If you're out, like that's what I mean.
It's just a talk you have to have.
I know, but when we usually they'll reply and I see it, I'm like, I have fun, because then you're gonna be like,
you don't want to bug them
every 5 minutes.
Some girls want you to put them on check though.
Yeah. Don't be a fucking
That was my whole point.
Don't be a fucking slut, you whore. Have a good fucking time.
No, but some girls want believe it or not, I mean, there's some crazy ass girls out there, but they want the check. Believe it. They want you to get a little bit upset and shit.
I don't see no fucking
So then why not
dudes.
just entertain it and go about your day instead of fucking just not?
I know, bro. I know exactly. I know exactly what the fuck you're talking about. But I remember how I told you guys, I take pride in knowing that someone doesn't take me out of my comfort zone. I take pride in that, because then it's like, well, why aren't you kind of jealous that I'm out right now? Yeah. It's kind of like I am. I would rather you much be right here sucking my cock, but
facts.
But you're not. And it's just like
some girls, some crazy bitches want you to pull up to the club and be like,
get the fuck out of here. Oh my God, he's here.
Yeah. Some bitches want you to shoot it up.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna be doing that.
They get home and fuck like maniacs. That's all they fucking want, bro. And all this bullshit, you could have just came home drunk. I would have done the same thing.
Toxic assholes.
I ain't doing that. I'm talking to the homies. I'm playing.
We've been going on about this for a while.
Yeah.
Is it time for the motherfucking jingle?
Gazelle, play that shit.
Play the jingle.
Play the jingle.
Advice from Johnny.
If it sucks, we got you.
Welcome back to another installment of Advice with Johnny. But if it sucks, we got you. We got another question right here for the guru, the man himself. And it says, how do you not catch feelings for a sneaky link?
Okay.
Johnny's had plenty of sneaky links.
Yeah, facts.
Pull up his stats.
Sneaky
right
link.
now. Pull it up right now.
This other book right here. Can you hand me it? It's right there.
Give him the book. Is that right?
Hold on. I need to go check it out.
It's a sneaky link book.
They need to just scan it real quick. Right?
It's my number card.
There you go.
Thank you.
I'm gonna put it back in your wallet.
Sick. For the audio listeners are loving this shit.
Hey, watch the visuals and pussy.
Pages. There you go. Okay. In the Corona of Johnny, I would say that maybe
the Corona of Johnny.
Already off to a great start, Johnny.
That's offensive as
Pissing
fuck.
off the Muslims. Go ahead.
Okay. I was just saying the book. Okay. I'll give you what I would do, and then I'll give you what you should do, because it may not be the same. I would do, cut it, end it. Because you can't be catching feelings for a sneaky link or fucking, person that you're hooking up with or whatever. It may be your ex that you're hooking up with. It doesn't matter who you're hooking up with. But if you guys don't have feelings and you guys agreed on that, end it. I would end it and cut them off and be like, hey, you know what? This ain't working out. That's it. Because you don't want to catch feelings. Obviously, that's what you're fucking asking. Mm-hmm. Don't catch feelings. If you feel like you have feelings for them and you think that they might too, maybe discuss that with them and be like, hey, you know what? Mm-hmm. I'm feeling like I might be catching feelings. Do you feel the same? Because what if this turns into a relationship? Let's not exit that out. I don't want to rule that out. Mm-hmm. You talk to them. Be like, hey, you know what? Or you can also be hypothetical and be like, hey, you know what? If we caught feelings, what would we do? Is that something that you would want? Or is this just strictly just us hooking up or whatever it is, and that's it? So we both know to not catch feelings, and you make that clear. Because that's what I would do. I would make it clear from the start. Hey, this is all it is, baby girl. That's it. We're done. Like that's all it is, hooking up, and that's what you want. But and then you just don't catch feelings. But if you are catching feelings, I would fucking cut it. But again, my advice to you is just talk it with them, and even if it's hypothetical, so bring yourself out and then see what they say, and then you go from there. Because they made you into a relationship. You never know who you fuck with them.
I like your advice for that question that wasn't there, because the question, to reiterate, was, let's say, for example, you're in a sneaky link already. How do you not catch feelings?
You end it.
It wasn't.
To avoid catching feelings.
Yes, it wasn't. The question wasn't things you should know before you go into a sneaky link. It was.
You don't know who else they're hooking up with, and
So just think about the people they're hooking up with.
Dead ass. Dead ass.
like literally just.
Or just only hook up with ugly ass motherfuckers. That way you never.
If this person's down to just hook up with you, then they're probably not the right one for you. So just keep telling yourself that they're probably not the right one for you if that's all they're down for. Because somebody who actually likes you and cares for you, sorry.
Is there a test
not
for
gonna
that?
just-
Hold on, Ayo. Yeah, that's facts. You not tying down a 2.
I'm telling you.
Man, you releasing that?
If that motherfucker
You're
ugly,
releasing her back to the streets.
if that motherfucker ugly, you'll be like, I'm never catching feelings.
A dude that actually fucks with you and wants
That's
to be with you or
funny,
whatever,
yo.
and is only hooking up with you, they'll tell you, hey, you know what?
That's
I want this to
funny.
go somewhere though. Like in
That's
time
the
or
that's the
something.
beauty of a sneaky link. It's sneaky, so nobody's ever gonna know how ugly that motherfucker was.
They
True,
They
true.
keep,
You know what I'm
you,
saying?
they keep
That's
you under
true.
the rug, then you fucking.
What
And
if you're the
and
ugly one?
if you run into them in the grocery store, you just fucking turn the other way. But like, you don't even fucking know them.
Hey, you want to know the you,
Advice from Gazelle.
you want to know the perfect. You want to know
He
the
kinda
perfect.
hit it right on the head.
A test to see if they actually fuck with you like that. Hey, smile. If they duck, they don't want to be with you.
Nah,
If
if
they
they
smile?
duck, nah, but you can also try to do that if they want. If you guys both want a sneaky link and they just don't want to be caught either.
No,
That's
I'm
the whole
saying
point of
if
this.
you catch feelings though,
That's the whole point of this, though, Johnny.
How to
Yeah, yeah.
avoid it?
avoid
Yeah.
it.
How do you avoid it?
Remind yourself that they don't give a fuck about you. That's why they're only hooking up
Hey,
with you.
how's
Like literally.
hey, how do you build more confidence for yourself? Just have more confidence. Fucking crazy.
I'm saying, like literally, just tell yourself.
That's not an answer.
I think that they don't give a fuck about
Hey,
you.
but if it sucks, we got you.
Yeah,
Baby.
if it's
Okay,
such a
if
guy.
it's such-
Get
go
him.
for it.
Get him. Hey, put the book back.
Yeah.
Close it.
Yeah.
Close it.
Get your own book.
Go ahead, because
I said what I said, bro. Motherfuckers, just hook up with ugly motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Say-
you did.
That way you
I've
never
never had a
catch
sneaky
feelings.
link, so I wouldn't know. I don't know. That's a hard question for me to answer because I never had a sneaky link before. You know,
I don't listen to my own rules.
I've had people that I was fucking with, and then like we stopped fucking, but it was never a secret or anything like that. It was just like, and a lot of actually ended up being like more people knew about it, and then it would just end up nothing would transpire. But to say a sneaky link where no one knew who I was piping or vice versa, like, nah, I've never had that.
We're talking
Okay,
to
you need.
people.
Okay, here's
I
what I'll
guess
say.
go-
You need to be real with yourself. Are you the person who's trying to be hooking up with people, or are you really looking for a relationship? Because if you're looking for a relationship and you're having sneaky links, the reality is that you're gonna catch feelings
You're
for these
setting yourself up
motherfuckers.
for
But if
failure.
you're just being honest with yourself from the get go and going, hey, I want a relationship, then you avoid all that shit at all costs, and you'll be good.
You would
If
kinda
you're in
have
that
to-
mental space where fucking like I'm just trying to fuck as many people as I can, you're not gonna catch feelings. And if you fucking do, then who knows?
Cut it.
Cut it. And if you fucking do, that's when you do what Johnny said initially. You have a conversation with that person. That's it.
unavailable.
You do that. Or
Imagine
just keep yourself in the game. Like hook up with them, but still be on Tinder and everything. So you're at least flirting with other people. So you're kind of keeping yourself
You gotta
busy.
be a dog.
Yeah, like keep
Yeah.
yourself busy.
I guess
to a lot.
that would be the advice then, right? Would be like you got to come out and approach this as a dog, honestly, and just
Honestly.
keep
Gotta
the
be a dog.
mentality of a dog through it, because the reality is there's a doggy dog world.
And if you're down for it, hook up with
Also,
multiple
probably
people.
avoid, like, if you guys are hooking up, avoid like intimate kissing and shit.
Yeah. Just smash.
Especially nut in her mouth, bro. That's nasty. Nah, I'm just playing. Nah, I don't give a fuck.
Because kissing is intimate as fuck.
Yeah.
Would you guys agree?
Or dip. After you're done, fucking dip. Don't stay the night. You're gonna get feelings like that.
Would you agree
that's,
kissing is like
that's
intimate?
true.
I like to
Johnny's
kiss,
actually right about that, though.
That's
I
what
will
I'm
say
saying,
that
hey.
catching feelings honestly comes a lot from spending the night.
Like straight the fuck up. If we're hooking up, I don't want to see you in my kitchen
Yeah,
in the
leave.
morning.
Yeah, you gotta leave.
Dip. I don't have a kitchen, but I'm just saying like dip.
Like Johnny, that's the one place you'd want to see her, though. Let's be honest.
Hell yeah. Then I'm gonna get feelings.
She cooks you a fucking grilled cheese.
You making ham and
She makes
cheese.
you got feelings, huh?
Flip it again, girl.
It's like you do what you're there for and you dip. And if you see that person trying to hold you back and stay, you know they got feelings.
Yeah,
I don't want you
yeah.
laying on my chest after we fuck, like, because that's all it is, though.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, you don't like that shit. You don't want them.
Kissing is really intimate. I never
is.
thought about it, even though it seems
Yeah,
like a fucking
super
dummy
intimate.
question. Like, of course, kissing's intimate, right? But you don't think about it. But kissing is really intimate.
Unless
You
you're
think
a
about
dog.
how many times you fucked and you probably like kissed that person. Is like that's why, because
Bro.
we're being intimate.
If you hit it missionary and you stare, you lock into her eyes and you stare into her soul and you make out with her, that bitch is locked in for the rest of your life. You are not getting rid of her.
Yeah.
What if she's
That's what I'm saying. So if you're
what
a
if she's
guy,
cross-eyed, though?
if you're a guy and you don't want a bitch to catch feelings with you, avoid that shit. Hit him in the back.
Look at me, chameleon. Cama, chameleon.
Yeah.
Yo,
Hey,
soy.
I just wanted to be known too. I think it's already been known out there on the internet, but ugly girls don't get fucked in missionary.
Wait. Say it one more time.
Hold on, wait.
For the people in front of you,
Ugly girls don't get fucked in missionary.
only
Oh.
girls don't get fucked.
Ugly, uggos.
Ugly.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And that's the guy. And that's the girl because they're saying like you should go
Nah,
for it.
that's not true.
Oh, you hit it
you
missionary,
come
you
like doggy.
turn the lights
I'll
off.
hit it missionary and
No,
then just
hit it
look.
missionary,
Nope.
but the legs ain't over your. They ain't covering your view. You know when you throw it over your shoulders. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Nah. I'll hit a missionary and then look just so I know I could last longer. You know, and then look away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
So
tactical.
you're
It's
turning
my
yourself
pride.
off. You're
Yeah,
turning
I'm
yourself
turning
off.
my baseball for me. You know how people think of
You're
baseball
tactical
or
with
or
it.
the Ten Commandments? I'm looking at you and like, this shit's kind of ugly. You didn't look like this on
If you're a pretty girl, you're in front missionary, and they're looking dead in your eyes like this foot, and then that, you kind of fucked.
yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it last. Make it last forever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think
You're
that
right.
was another installment of.
Advice with Johnny.
But if it's
We got you. Hey, Johnny, did you put the book
I
back
put that
already?
shit a long time. You guys
Okay,
cut me
man.
off.
yeah, shoot. No, we didn't cut you off. We just sucked up the advice.
Nah, the librarian's asking, bro.
But that's what we're here for.
Yeah.
It's Hispanic Friday of the Week time.
Let's go, finally.
It's back.
It's been 7 months since our last
Stop
Hispanic
bitching.
video.
I got you guys. I gotta make you guys fucking wait for it. But you're there.
I don't want it.
Lalo
Why do
said
they sound
every.
like Animal Crossing characters?
Lalo said every message that he gets, he just fucking pushes it back
I'm just
another
gonna keep
week.
pushing it back. Yeah. Keep commenting. It's your
Yeah.
fault. It's your fault. Yeah.
We're 3 years out. We don't even do it no more.
but this week's Hispanic Friday of the Week is me traes hasta aquí.
I hate that shit.
Yeah, there's remixes,
Yeah.
but this translates to you have me up to here.
Yep.
You have me up to here. So if you're American, you know what's up with that.
Pero tú
Yeah,
estás
yeah.
aquí.
Me traes hasta aquí.
You're just done with your shit,
You're
bro.
done with your shit, bro. Yeah, my mom used to tell me that shit all the time, and you know, I didn't even do anything.
What's the country of origin?
I don't fucking know.
Give us the
I
definition.
don't
Give us the
know.
definition.
Yeah, that's that you did.
Okay, give us the country of origin.
I'm not giving you the country of origin.
Come on.
I fucking hate that shit because when my mom would tell me that, I'll double up on her. And mom would be like, me traes hasta aquí. Y a mí aquí. I'd always fucking try to like pass her.
You
up.
were that kid, huh?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I
She
wonder
got
why all
catches
that
dupes.
fucking shit happened earlier, huh? By his
Dude
parents
told
and
me,
shit.
what's up?
But did you hear that shit going on?
Hell yeah, brother. Bro, I would push my mom's buttons like a motherfucker as a kid, you know? I'd be fucking up and I'd just be a fuck up after fuck up after fuck up.
Facts. I was
And
like,
then, you know, once they'd give you that line, once you've had them hasta aquí.
right here, the forehead, bro.
I was
You-
a fuck up.
and you knew. But that's like that. Pretty much, it was like a right before you got your ass beat, from what I can recall.
There's a lot of, you know, when you think about it,
A lot of these are-
there's a lot of stages leading up to an ass beating that we really crossed.
Yeah.
And then got an ass beating.
Hey, stickle it.
And then we surprised.
That's another one. Yeah,
And then
yeah.
we'd be surprised, like, well, I can't believe I got my ass beat.
Yeah, so it was bullshit. But there's other remixes as well.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Ya me traes hasta la madre.
Yeah, facts,
Yeah.
facts, facts.
You
Ya tengo harta.
Ya estoy harta.
Yeah, estoy
ya.
Mom.
Spit butter in my ass.
No, that's not one. That's not one. That's me. That's me. That's me.
Hey, Chicano, huh?
Yeah.
Chicano.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Why you bringing me
Yeah,
out?
but yeah, I think I'll conclude. Right?
The shortest
Oh, way to tell spin that one, eh?
Yeah, I mean, fuck. There's no other way to fucking put it. I think we all told our experiences and shit. But yeah, that's gonna conclude Hispanic Free of the Week. You're fucking welcome. Shut the fuck up.
Don't ask for shit again.
Hey, leave me the fuck alone.
Don't ask for anything ever.
And the next one's gonna be even more stale.
Yeah, this was like
It's
that.
gonna be hola. It's just some random
The
ass
fucking
phrase.
next one's
This was like, don't leave me the fuck alone. Yeah, ya me traes harta. Is the next one. Yeah. Yeah, well, I think we'll get to this week's shoutouts, right?
Let's
Go ahead, Johnny.
Shout out to my baby Cindy. All the homies that be sharing. You guys, David.
That's it.
Yeah.
Shout out my girl. Shout out my family members. Shout out all the people that have been sharing this shit. Continue to put the 5 stars on Spotify,
Please.
and on Apple Podcasts or any other platform that you guys are streaming this from. Dreamcatchers is still available
Like
on
the
all
YouTube
platforms.
videos.
Hell yeah.
Like the videos interact on YouTube.
Yeah. Shout out. And if you guys have the chance, go ahead and comment. And you know what? If you guys have any questions, please feel free to submit them on Thursday, and we'll get back to you guys on the following pod, so that way we can answer your questions or advice from Johnny himself, the help guru. And
And real quick, I'm only answer the questions from now on if you follow me. That's the only way. If you don't fuck with me, how am I gonna give you advice?
Yeah,
Talk to
him. Look at him trying to lick himself.
no, but thank you guys. And with all that said, have a good weekend. And I'm gonna go ahead and pass it to Jonathan, who has the shout outs. Jonathan.
Hell yeah, well, let's get into this motherfucking week. Sure. Shout out to Jesus _E46. Shout out to Michael _WolfLogic. Just _Ide. _Intrilvert. Lala _Jesse. Hector Santa Maria. Samantha Guzman. Cindy Camacho. Shut up, Jazz. Vanessa Lujano. Marissa 1515, Persia, Hector Romero, Monica Madrid, Nessa Rare, Esme Robles 67, Evelyn Lizeth Munoz, Frank Hernandez, Jose Garcia, Chantel G, Myra _Piedra, Leek Javon, Miguel.wave, Martha Maria Tobar, Anthony A24, La Dama, Janice Rios, Erica Ortiz, Corina Guzman, Isabella motherfucking Paris. Shout out to all of y'all. Thank you guys so much for sharing the clips on Instagram. We appreciate you guys. Remember, if you guys want to shout out on next week's podcast, you guys just have to share one of the clips.
Thank you for sharing.
You'll get your name shouted out on here, all right? And I hope you guys like this this podcast this week. It was a little bit more serious, a little bit more like advice, Dr. Phil vibes and shit.
Today, so
But if you guys like it, please leave a comment down in the YouTube section, and I'll also put down your name for next week's share. So if you guys leave a comment on YouTube, you guys are going to get a share as well, okay?
Some people don't have IGs and stuff. They've said.
Yeah, well, then drop the YouTube then, bitch.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out the comments too.
They just give us problems all the time. Come with answers. Come with answers, please.
We
need advice too
for you specifically.
Shout out my lady. Hope you're having fun over there in Oregon. Shout out her family, my family, and shout out to my dad. He's gonna throw me a fucking party, baby, on the 25th.
Shout out.
So we're gonna get lit. We're gonna do a podcast at my party. Fuck it.
I 235 for imagine.
Are we
Redwood.
gonna vlog little bits in your party?
I don't want to fucking work on my birthday.
I'll work.
I'm taking the day off.
I'll work this ass. Fucking dude. You know what I'm
And
saying?
then we carpool in your car all the way up.
I just say, let's do a birthday pod.
Yeah.
The banda in the background and shit.
Yeah, no. We get Eladio on here and be like, hey, motherfucker.
All drunk and
Hey.
shit.
Johnny's birthday is literally the day after. Come on, bro. Come on.
We're gonna celebrate.
Sorry, yeah, the 24th.
We're gonna celebrate Johnny's birthday on my birthday. We always do. What the fuck? We always do.
It's a Friday. It's a Saturday, right? The 25th.
Go get your own
My
family.
birthday's on a Friday. Finally, let's go. I'm taking the day off. Fuck that. I'll get a haircut.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you got so much to do.
Yeah, but everybody got the shout outs?
Is it?
Yeah, that's it.
Shout out to everybody that follows
you.
us. We fucking appreciate you guys. We love you
Appreciate
guys.
all.
I love all the comments that I get, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's just me individually that I get.
Yeah.
I love them. They're amazing. Shout out to all the fucking warehouse workers. I haven't said that in a while. Shout out to y'all.
All
We
the
see
essential
you.
workers.
All the
Everybody
cokeheads.
working
You know,
hard out here.
shout out to all the, people running
All
America.
the strippers, everybody, all y'all.
Oh yeah, shout
Out Gary V.
shout out to all of them. Shout out to
your shoes.
yeah, bro. Shout out to everyone that shares, bro. That shit's
Yeah,
awesome.
thank you so
I love
much. I've been
seeing
seeing that shit a lot.
Shout out to the people who have us on their planners. That's fucking crazy.
Oh, yeah,
That's
we're on a fucking
crazy.
planner. That's hard.
Hey, we're on a schedule, dog. We gotta deliver now.
I believe
Yeah.
that was Vaughn _Crust. Shout out to her.
Shout out to
Hey,
you.
all
And
crusty
then-
crust.
Yeah, shout out to all you guys that the notification squad that's always there, that always goes, yes, sir, or try to say it's first on the clips. Shout out to all y'all. Shout out to Carlo de Res. On TikTok, you always make me fucking your name just makes me laugh all the time. Carlo de Res that was fucking funny.
That's a great
fucking username, bro. And just hope that we're all fucking making you guys happy. I hope that you guys, the way that we make you guys feel, I hope that you guys can take that energy and then give it to maybe somebody, because you know I never want you guys to pay it back to me. You know, like, oh, like, don't pay it back to me. Whatever, like the feeling that we give you, don't pay it back to me. Like, oh, get your merch so we can, like, I can repay you guys. Don't pay it back to me. I want y'all to fucking pay it forward to like people around you that fucking need a laugh or need a smile.
Buy them merch.
Yeah, buy them
Our merch, right?
No. Buy our merch for you and them.
Yeah.
Spread the wealth. You know.
And if your fine shows your titties,
in
the doghouse again. This fool loves being in the doghouse.
all right, take that out.
Oh, you're a pussy.
It's funny now that you said take it out, so I might leave it in.
Yeah, leave it in.
Say you're kidding.
Say you're just
I said I was just kidding. I fucking said it. Who else is gonna take this part to the next level? It's always me.
It's gotta be me.
We appreciate you.
Yeah,
Man.
we appreciate every single fucking one of
Thank
y'all
you
for
for still listening.
And yeah, to everyone that's been rocking with us, we fucking appreciate you guys.
Yep.
And with that, we out. Peace.
Lades.